Alrighty, good afternoon, people. Yo, 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 yo. Is my mic muted? My mic is not muted. Good. I actually did not forget to unmute my mic for the first time. What's going on, boys? Give me 1 sec, man. I'm in Summon Heroes, but I'll go ahead and go live. Good afternoon, everybody. Yo, 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 yo. Give me just one moment. I'm on my last dungeon in Summon Heroes, and we'll try to rock and roll. I can't wait to be hard dungeons. I don't even know if we can do hard dungeons, dude. I don't even know if we can do hard dungeons. Dungeons are crazy, ridiculously hard, bro. I don't even know if we could do them, dude. What's going on, Subway? How you doing? Yo, 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 yo. What's going on, people? What's going on, Falcon? I'm here on 2 accounts. That's crazy. Yo, what's going on, Trisco? How you doing? Yo, 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 yo. Keep in mind, boys. Keep in mind, at the moment, I'm on Summon Heroes. I'm just running one last dungeon real quick. Then I'll switch over to catch a monster. I have one more dungeon to do. Just give me 1 sec. It's gonna take me literally 1 minute. Yo, what's going on, Papa Panda, RDD, Craze Lord, Prodigy, Trisco, G-Man, Courtney, who are one and the same. My boy Giovanni is here. Subway, are you proud of me for entering my phone number on Discord so I can talk again? Yes. Yo, what's going on, Kathy King? How you doing? Hero, all I need is a hero. How you doing? Yo, yo, Jason English, what's going on, man? Yo, 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 hit the like button, guys, if you guys haven't already. What's going on, party people? Papa Panda, I kidnapped your grandchild. I don't think Papa's kids are like, they're like 3, right? 2 and 3. I don't think he's got to worry about grandkids yet, bro. I don't think he's got to worry about grandkids yet. The live has started. Yes, just give me 1 sec, man. At the moment, I'm in Summon Heroes. Give me 1 sec, and then I'm gonna switch over in just a sec. I just, I didn't want to be too late, so. Can you help me in dungeons? Dude, I don't know, man. We'll see, bro. We'll see. I don't even know if I can do dungeons by myself yet. I got a 1 and a 2-year-old whose grandkids did you steal. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying, dude. How was bowling yesterday? Bowling yesterday was good, man. There we go. We got 6,000 gems. Perfect. I'll have to summon for stuff later. All right, we're going to hop on over to catch a monster. I don't know if Marcel is here. But Trisco, if you are around, buddy, I'd be down to do some dungeons, man. So my question is, Trisco, how do I do this to where I can create a dungeon and you and I get in and then we can have 2 other random viewers with us, or if Marcel or Panda or whoever wants to join, how can I get it to actually, like, how can I do dungeons with viewers? Is there like a way to do that or no? Or do you think it's going to be too complicated? What are your thoughts, Trisco? Give me your opinions, buddy. Give me your opinions, because I do want to help viewers, but at the same time, it's like, bro, it's so freaking ridiculous. Let me unequip that. We're going to equip our Scythewing. Bam. I feel like this is a pretty good squad. The Celestide, the Doomgator, and the Scythewing, I feel like are pretty freaking good, dude. Yo, Nene! What's going on, baby? How you doing? Welcome back, my king. Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lackin', buddy? How are you? Lucky you got Doomgator. I got Doomgator on my first try, man. Thankfully, I'm very, very happy. It's if it's normal, it's easy to run them all day. I can solo. I've been carrying folks. Okay. So, do you think with Doomgator, do you think I can solo? It would be random who gets in though. Yeah, but how would I get it to where you get in every time? I mean, I could try it. I could try it, man. Because like I said, I wouldn't be opposed to running dungeons with people. I mean, I'd be down to try. Because I think it'd be fun. I just don't know if I could do it personally. That's my thing. You know what I mean? Like I've got some good monsters. I'm just scared. I don't want to waste keys. Yeah, the normal mode. Okay. Okay. Well, with that being said, let me generate a code real quick. Also, Panda, I'm gonna give you access to my private server too, man. Since you're one of my mods. Hold on. Panda, what's your username, dude? Is it not Papa Panda? That's not you. Panda, what's your username, buddy? Maybe it's Papa Panda 64? No. Panda, what's your username? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'll generate a code in just a sec. Average Dad, that's what it is. Average Dad 94. There you are, baby. Let me get you in there. There we go. And let me create a link. Let's go ahead and regenerate. And then that way, like, maybe Trisco and I can separate. That way, like, we can have more than one people or one person. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure how this is going to work. We're going to have to test it and just see how it goes, boys. Let's see. I would like to take my keys. There we go. We'll see how this works, boys. We'll see how this works. Don't forget the bonus hour. You're right, Kathy. Oh my God, how could I forget? Look at all these people coming. There we go. Alrighty, man. So I don't know. I guess, I mean, I can go first. I don't mind using my keys. I mean, I'll create a party. I really just don't know how it works. You know what I mean? Like, is it just going to pick 4 random people? I don't understand, right? That's the part that confuses me. Mrs. Trisco says hello. Hey, what's going on, Mrs. Trisco? Wait, did it just kick me out of my own key? Team is full. Wait, how is the team full? That's literally... Somebody took my key and I didn't even get in? Wait, I'm not even guaranteed to get in? What a wild system. I literally just used one of my keys for somebody else to get in. Dude, that is not cool. Are you kidding me? Check your keys. I had 10. I had 10, bro. Well, hold on. I better not be taking another one of my keys. Oh my God, and I'm the... Oh no, me and Hero were in here. Oh my God, dude, this is so... Bro, this is crazy. What? Well, there goes that idea. So, looks like it's going to be me, Marcel, Trisco, and Panda. I'm sorry, boys. I have not wasted my keys, gentlemen. Oh my God, dude. That is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen. I literally just wasted a key for 4 other people to get in. The only other thing I can think of is, like, you know, I run it and I add one random person to the server and then I just rotate one person out each time. That's the other thing that I like. That's the only other thing I can think of for doing Dungeon with viewers. But I literally cannot waste my keys for me not even to get in. That's crazy. I'm not that giving. I'm sorry. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, I've got the keys now for, like, you know, but like, that's crazy, bro. Sounds like a pain in the butt, but yeah, that's the only thing I can think of to do, man. If it, like, y'all saw that, right? I went in there and it took one of my keys and didn't even put me in. Whoa. Dude. That is, like, mind-numbingly not great. Oh, man, that stinks, dude. I wonder if I should, like, tell... surely they know, right? I cannot be the first person that's happened to, right? I got an Abyssal Drake A-rank Shiny Blood Moon. Yo. I like going in the Revival ones because it's basically a free room. So many bugs in the update. There are a lot of bugs, but I mean, you know, it's a brand new system, and you know, I definitely feel like they maybe should have given themselves like another couple weeks, maybe. But holy cow, man. Woo, that is crazy. That is crazy, dude. Oh my God. I cannot believe I just wasted a key on 4 scrubs, dude. I hope y'all don't complete that dungeon. Hey, Kiki. Greetings, all. I finally broke down and went to the doctor. I have pneumonia. Oh, Kiki. I'm sorry to hear that. Evie, I might get a leopard gecko. Yo, dude, I love my leopard gecko, man. Right on, bro. Right on. By the way, guys, Doomgator, who I'm not even freaking... Oh my God, I forgot... Dude, we're screwed. Hero, we're not going to win. We're not going to win. I forgot to get my Doomgator. What's your team? You think that Abyssal Drake is going to carry us, dude? I forgot to put Doomgator on my team of 15. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my Lord. I forgot about the team system, dude. Oh, no. I was like, why do I have my Nether Demon out, dude? Why is he out? And then, like, I went to go change him, and he's not in here, bro. Oh, my God, dude. This is so bad. Thank you guys, by the way, for 14 likes, man. Thanks, boys. Dude, Hero, you better carry. Let me tell you, better carry, Hero. Live up to your name, Sonny. Oh my god, dude. I'm so happy I got a B rank Celeste head. It's pretty good. I cannot believe we're gonna go through this and not win. I honestly, I cannot believe, like, unless Hero can carry, like, not unless Abyssal Drake is that good, bro. Like, what is Abyssal Drake's moves? Does anybody know? I got an S rank Volcator. Should I evolve it or wait to fuse it into a double SS rank? You ain't getting an SS rank anytime soon. You might as well evolve it, bro. Plus, I think you can evolve it. I think you can rank it after it's evolved anyway. Have you seen the movie? I have not, Nanny. Not yet, buddy. I'll probably check it out after the stream, bro. Try to get Doomgator. I have Doomgator. I just forgot to put him on my stupid team, bro. EB, what's up, everybody? Yo, 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 yo. Let's see. We'll do increase attack damage by 60. Ooh. That sounds good. Pretty sure Abyssal Drake is a better version of Frostworm. Really? How am I doing today? I'm doing good. No, you can't make an Evo to SS. Not even... So if you have 5 tablets, you can't... I'm pretty sure you can. From my understanding of how the system works, all you need is 5 or 6 different S ranks, and then 5 of the ridiculously impossible to get tablets. Which nobody... There's one person I know of that has an SS rank, and it is PP Avan, because he won the stupid giveaway, bro, for the SS Frost Teal earlier today. And I would love to see that thing in person, bro. That thing looks hot. It doesn't work if it's already evolved. Real? No way. Are you kidding? Bro. Oh my god, man. I'm trying to be open-minded about SS ranks. I really am. I'm really, really, really trying to be open-minded, bro. But like, dude. SS ranks are just not... I just really just don't like the idea of an SS rank, bro. I just don't understand it. I watch your stream all the time, and I love it. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying so hard to be open-minded, dude. I'm trying so hard to be open-minded, but SS ranks are wild. They are crazy. Like, it's a crazy addition to the game that I think, like, 2 or 3 people asked for. And it's crazy that it's just crazy. I liked your YouTube video you posted earlier today. Nice. Thanks, man. The amount of bugs, I'm assuming they are crazy unless it's intentional and that's dirty. No, none of the bugs are intentional. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't do that. Like me losing my key just now, that cannot be intentional. It's just an oversight because I don't think they gave themselves enough time to really flesh out and get the update where it needed to be. Doomgator's good at the spiral. I mean, I think he'll be pretty decent. Yeah, because his stun is like perfect for dungeons, dude, because his stun, he puts like a bubble around him and it stuns everybody inside of the bubble. It is crazy, dude. It is crazy. EB got an A-rank Volcator first try. Nice, dude. You mean Doomgator, right? I got an A-rank Doomgator as well first try. It was pretty dope. EB, I'm very happy Summon Heroes is on console now. Yeah, Kiki, did you try it? Right on. It had a lot of players yesterday, like 11,000 or something. It was crazy. Thank you guys, by the way, for 18 likes. Misa got a new profile picture. It's gorgeous. You're beautiful. I mean, S. Oh, even better, dude. I want an S rank so bad, bro. Also, RIP to my Hydrolope, dude. RIP to my Hydrolope, bro. No, like the key being consumed or not being able to evolve an A rank already. Oh yeah, that is pretty crazy. Yeah, I don't think it's intentional. Who knows, dude? I mean, honestly, dude, and I mean this respectfully, I don't really know what they're thinking, right? I mean, I just don't know. They've got a plan. I just don't know. I'm not going to act like I fully understand what it is, but they have a plan. Maybe you got the new Frost Steel. No. Not even close, dude. Not even close, bro. I would assume that it's just a bug, the Panda. I do feel like that is something that they'll... I truly believe that is something that they'll probably fix. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy for I think if you're going to evolve an S to an SS rank, it should, with how much work you have to put in, totally should be able to be on evolved monsters. The cup you're drinking says false. So what you just said is funny. It's my, what's it called? It's my office mug, dude. You like it? I will not revert my S ranks with high EM. Exactly. Like, that's crazy. No, that has to be that. I truly believe that's got to be some sort of oversight. Like, that's crazy. The SS giveaway would have set up my account for months. Yeah, man, you and literally everybody else, dude. Dude, it tickled me, man. There was somebody. So after PP Evan won the giveaway earlier today, dude, there was a person in the Discord who said, "How come only one person wins? That's not fair." Dude, it's a giveaway, bro. That doesn't make any sense. Only one person does win. And you know what's funny? That person would not have complained if they were the one to win. People are so weird, man. People can be ridiculous, dude. You know what I mean? For 2 hours, you were going to stream for crazy, bro. I respect that. I streamed way longer than 2 hours, dude. What are you talking about, man? 2 hours is amateur. The giveaway in general is kind of nuts to me. I don't think it's crazy. I mean, putting one SS tier Frost Teal in the game, dude, is not gonna like. It's not gonna break anything. It's just a very nice thing to do. Also, Hero, what happened? Hero, that's a GG, buddy. All right, let me get Trisco and Marcel, bro. I can't do this by myself, man. Hold on, but while it's on my mind, let me add Doomgator as well. Like, there's no way Doomgator makes that much of a difference, dude. I still don't feel like I could beat this by myself. I still feel like I can't beat this by myself, bro. Let me see here. So we're gonna get rid of here, we'll get rid of one of my cybers. We'll put in Doomgator. Bam. All right, let me leave. I'm gonna reset the server. Yeah, I'm gonna reset. I mean, y'all are in the dungeon because of my key, man. I feel like I could reset the server, bro. Y'all are in the dungeon because of me, bro. Haven't been able to play this much. Oh. I hope you feel better, Kiki. Like, that's crazy. All right, Trusco, Marcel, and Panda, you guys want to run some dungeons, man? I gotta pick and choose so I can do them with them. That freaking sucks, bro. Dungeons are hard, man. Yo, Giovanni, what's going on, man? Yo, what's crack-a-lackin'? I feel a lot better today. Well, that's good. I'm glad. Also, that if you want to get somebody else in, nah, I'd like for you to be in there, bro. I want guarantee wins, bro. I'd like for you to be in there if that's cool. Anyone in the game has the new Dungeon Pet Frosteel? Nope. He is ridiculously hard to get, bro. Ridiculously hard to get. But Panda, if you want to run some dungeons, man, you can come in here as well, Panda, if you want to do it. SSD or Frosttail? Because of a giveaway. Somebody won a giveaway and got it earlier. They added Looney Tunes to Fortnite. I saw. That's crazy. Are you going to do some rift farming today? I don't think you've done since plus 10. And oh, speaking of the Spire, I need to do the Spire too. Let's see. We're going to buy these. Woo, dude, 20 rifts. How generous, baby. Let's go. 20 rifts is cool. I also need to plus 10 my Volcator real quick. Hold on. I need to do that real quick. I just got an S-Ring Primo Thorn. Hey, nice, dude. Congratulations. Let me see here. We're going to go and enhance him once. Bam. All right, give me 1 sec, boys. Give me 1 sec. I got to go full screen for a sec because I'm out of Robux. Give me 1 sec. Hold on. Let me plus 10 my Volcator real quick. Hold on. Eternity, are you not able to solo? Nope. Sure can't, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I cannot solo dungeons, bro. Fortnite didn't increase their pricing or give less because of the licensing for Looney Tunes. Fortnite is trying to do way too much at once, man. I don't know what they're thinking. Like, they're trying to pay like creators to make stuff for their game. They're paying them a ton of money. They're paying a buttload of money for licensing, dude. I don't know what they're doing. I can't imagine how many people were like begging for Looney Tunes inside of the game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. Fortnite's doing some really weird stuff, man. They're being weird. They're being weird. Hold on, let me plus 10 my Volcator real quick, boys. They need to nerf dungeons. I think dungeons do need to be reworked, and they do need to be tweaked a little bit. But I mean, it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know, they're tough, man. They're not. They're pretty annoying. I'm not gonna lie to you. They're kind of annoying, dude. They're kind of a pain in the butt, bro. They're not. It's crazy. I got lucky and got a +7 and had just enough to get a +10. Dang, dude, you are wild, bro. I'm gonna be able to get to +9. Can I join you? Not at the moment, Darkmoon. I'll try to do. If you guys, what I'll do is let me use my keys, and then after I'm done with that, then like maybe I can start adding like one viewer or something in here with us. But like that's the best I can do, bro. That's the best I can do. What do you think you need as the number? Oh, I mean, there's people who can solo it, like Trisco and Marcel can solo it, which is crazy to me because like I've got a very similar team to them, and I cannot solo it. I'm not real sure. I think I just suck, dude. How am I doing today? I'm doing good, Kathy. I'm doing well. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. I gotta enhance my. Let me see. I guess I can go to full screen now. There we go. And then let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. Let's +10 this boy. Yo, EMZ Glitch. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do hard mode. I really don't. I think hard mode is gonna be. I don't even want to try hard. I don't even think we're gonna be able to do it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Boom! There we go. +10, baby. All right, boys. Panda, do you want to get in here and play or no? You need Doomgator for the damage. Does he make that much of a difference? What is the best team? I mean, I'm going in with Doomgator, Celestite, and Scythewing. That's kind of my team, dude. That's what I'm rocking. All right, here we go, boys. Let's make some noise. Wait, where's Trisco? Okay, there he is. I'm like, did it really not put my boy Trisco in? I will in a bit doing the garden. Okay, no worries, Panda. No worries, dude. No worries, bro. Read my other message. Falcon can get on his PC. Let's go. Yeah, baby. Thank you guys for 20 likes. Much love, boys. Thank you, boys. Let's do the shield because we have, what's his face? What's a good team? Can solo dungeon, but the last one is impossible. Doomgator gets 50% of the damage. He does. He does get, yeah, so he gets 50%, and then he's got a really cool stun. And, like, the thing that I like about Doomgator is, like, look at his stun. Look at how, like, hold on, let me see. Like, look at that, dude. That is so good for the size of the room. You know what I mean? Like, I think Doomgator is really cool, dude. I really, really like Doomgator. I go in with triple mutation, Celestite, Shiny Hydro, and Shiny Scythewing. Nice, nice. I like Scythewing for the stun. And I like Scythewing for the stun. Celestite has a stun. Doomgator has a stun. Celestite can heal himself. Doomgator does some really great damage. He's just a really slow attacker. Like, Doomgator attacks really slow, right? That's my only problem with Doomgator. I would have loved to have, like, his stun do some sort of damage, I suppose. Or not a stun. His Bloodlust Aura, I wish, like, did something. But, I mean, it is what it be. It is what it be. You can get in dungeons and then put the private server link so other people can do it. I'm Z Kenny. I'm just not even going to worry about it, buddy, because then when I'm done with the dungeon, I'm going to have to reset the server anyway, dude, and I don't want to reset the server when other people are in dungeons. It just is what it is, man. The dungeon system is just not implemented very well, and I'm sure they'll work on it. Courtney, remind me what your username is, dude, and I'll add you in here, man, since you got some keys. How is Dallas doing? Dude, Dallas is doing great, Kathy. She's doing well, man. She's chilling. She's out in the living room doing something. We went to the flea market today, and I bought some Pokemon cards. And I actually found some what's it called? The newest Pokemon set with the Mega Dragonite. I bought some of those packs. I didn't really get anything too crazy, but I opened those for the first time. That was fun. A God pack? I did not get a God pack, no. Paradox Rifts? No. Ascended Heroes. Thank you, Marcel. Ascended Heroes. I opened Ascended Heroes. Yeah. I got a full art Team Rocket Mimikyu. I got a full art Cynthia Spirit Tome, which was kind of cool. Those were like the big hits. I did get a Mega for Alligator EX. Unfortunately, it was the regular one. I really, really want that full art, dude. But it was cool, man. It was cool. I got some. I bought a couple packs. It was cool, man. I love Pokemon cards. They're just ridiculous. Like the thing that I can't stand, man. There was this guy at the flea market, dude. I almost called him out on it, bro. He tried to sell me an Elite Trainer box of Ascended Heroes for $139, dude. $139. I said no. I said there's no way I'm paying that, bro. That's crazy. 130. No, 139, Marcel. 139, dude. I'm like, there is no way, bro. He's like, you want to buy it? And I'm like, no, niggas, that's and he's not wrong. Here's the thing that pisses me off. He's like, well, it's fine if nobody buys it. I'll just put it in storage and it'll, go up in price and eventually I'll make some money on it. And I'm like, yeah, you're not wrong, you jerk. Yeah, he wanted me to pay 139 for an Ascended Heroes ETB. I said, absolutely not. Read my other messages. Falcon Boy 2026. Perfect. I'll add you after this dungeon run, buddy. Yo, hey! Hello, Georgie. How you doing, dude? Welcome in, buddy. Yo. What's going on, baby? How you doing? But yeah, it's crazy. It's like some dude at my local flea market. He's got like ETBs up the wazoo, man. And he just, every time I go in there, he just gets more and more because I guess nobody's buying them. But yeah, he said the market value is 130. And I'm like, first of all, the market values are on 120, which is still too high, by the way. Like, Pokemon is so gross, man. I can't stand what's happened to it. What do you think you're going to get? Who do you think is going to be the next evolution in Ketchra Monster? Well, Asan, I don't know, buddy. I'm not real sure who the next monster evolution is going to be. We'll just have to wait and see, buddy. The game is stuck for me, actually. I did almost everything, and I don't know what to do anymore. What is your advice? What part of the game are you stuck on, man? Because if you're stuck on dungeons is like in-game content. I did not think that they were going to make dungeons in-game content. I thought it was going to be more of a... kind of like... I just, in my head, I thought they were going to, have like early game, mid game, and late game difficulties of dungeons, but that's just not... They made dungeons in-game, dude. So if you're struggling with dungeons, man... There's not really much advice I can give you other than you just got to get really, really good monsters. Can I see the stats for Doomgetter? Sure, man. Right here is 829.1 million attack, 2.8 billion HP, and a 95% chance to crit. That man is crazy. Of course, it's because of the dungeon boosts, but his stats are looking pretty good. His stats are looking amazing. But keep in mind the 95% is not accurate. Also, why are we buying... Well, you know what? I do know why we're getting these. Does anybody know, is there a way to see how many of the tokens for dungeons you have? I can't find them anywhere in my inventory. How do I know how many I have? BRB, no worries, Kathy. I'll be here. Someone won the Catch a Monster giveaway and got an SS ring for... I mean, somebody does win the giveaway. That is how they work. Yep. That is how giveaway works. Somebody does eventually win. What's up, Buttercups? Yo, Shadow! What's up, baby? How you doing, dude? Hey, hi, how you doing? Yeah, they are, dude. Everything in the dungeon shop is so expensive. They could cut the prices of everything in the dungeon shop by half, and I still think it'd be too expensive. Because when you run a normal dungeon, I think we get like, what is it? 1.1, 1.2 thousand coins. And they want you to pay 8. I still can't get over the enhancement gym thing, dude. That, like, when I saw that for the first time, that literally gave me like a high. I'm like, are you kidding me? 800 for one and single enhancement gym is a crime. Like, what a scam, dude. I was like, holy baloney, that's crazy. Who priced that? But yeah, no, I think they could cut everything in the shop in half, and I still think it'd be too expensive, personally. Also, do y'all not want this currency? Yeah, that's because y'all paid for the 99 Robux, man. Y'all better give me this currency, man. I'm not like y'all. I didn't get the currency for 99 Robux, boy. Get in here to help me get this currency. What giveaway? They did a giveaway on the official Catch a Monster Discord, and my boy PP Van won. You keep crying about winning a free round? Yeah, when it's an enhancement gym, bro. Not when it's the currency. What in the world? What in the world? That's crazy. Thank you guys, by the way, for 23 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you, boys. When I was 13, I had my first love. Dude, my boy Luda absolutely kills it. Kills it on Justin Bieber's Baby, dude. Can we see the final stats outside after the dungeon? Of course, man. Of course. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Oh, I thought you'd always be mine. You know what I mean, dude? You know, it's actually funny, man. Growing up, I was told I looked a lot like Justin Bieber. I think even Marcel said that to me one time. And I was like, dude, you're crazy, bro. Quit glazing me. You know what I mean? It was crazy, dude. It was crazy. Baby's my favorite Justin Bieber song. It's kind of like the only Justin Bieber song I know. You know what? That's not true. That's not true. There is... What are some other songs I know? Can't be talking about me. I'm absolutely talking about you, baby girl. Let's see. There's also... What's it? Boyfriend? I want to be your boyfriend. Isn't that how it goes, right? Peaches. I do remember Peaches. That's a somewhat of a new one, right? Peaches. I get my peaches out in Georgia. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, and then he says that other thing about the devil's lettuce that I'm not going to say on stream. Anyway, that's enough about it. That's enough talking about Justin Bieber. I'm here to play Catch a Monster and grind, dude. I hate it, but some of the new JB songs are okay. Tree Scout, what's your favorite JB song? You know what's crazy, dude? Like NSYNC, right? Like when I was a kid, bro, NSYNC was like killing it, dude. And you know, I loved NSYNC as a kid, and then like in middle school, I'm like, oh, NSYNC is a boy band. They're great, you know, they're for girls. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Sometimes I get in my car and Bye 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 comes on, and I go, hey, hey. You know what I mean? Dude, it's so good, bro. It's so like NSYNC makes some bangers, dude. What time does the egg spawn? I think it's every 15 minutes if you're talking about the Easter eggs. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. Bro, y'all better get me this currency. I am broke. Y'all kill me. Maybe this is worth 800. Okay, you know what? That's right. That's fair. That's fair, Trisco. That's fair. You're right. Backstreet Boys. I remember Backstreet Boys. Yeah, Backstreet Boys are pretty cool. Dang, Marcel, you are so rude. Rude. What a rude boy. You see how ungrateful this man is? I am carrying this man in dungeons right now using my own personal dungeon keys. He's being so rude. Why ain't gonna be so rude? Don't you know that I'm human too? They want that SS rank. Hey, dude, listen, Pika, ain't nobody is getting an SS rank anytime soon. Also, the coins are crazy. This is where we do the free skip, boys. We don't need coins, dude. We don't need the coins. W. Marcel, he is the best. Jim, unlike you. That's crazy. How rude. How wooed. Risa Cha Binks. Oh, Yoda, you could call me. Subscribe to Eternity Brooks, you shall. Now it's like, baby, 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 no. All right, here we go, boys. You got that song stick up my head. Thanks a lot, Shadow. How you so lucky, bro? I mean, am I lucky, man? I'm sitting here getting belittled by one of my mods, dude. Am I lucky? Am I really lucky, sir? My boy Marcel thinks he could come in here and just talk mad smack to his boss. That's crazy. Keep it up, Marcel. This is coming right out of your paycheck that I'll give you probably never. Bro, Primo Thorn is booty. There we go, baby. Woo, look at that. 1,000 dungeon coins. Oh, my God, dude. Woo! All right, boys. Oh, wait, let me get Falcon in here because Falcon said he had keys. Hold on. Falcon, you went in on this, buddy? Hold on, dude. This might have to be the way I do it, bro. I hate that this is the way that I got to do it, but this is how it has to be. All right, so Falcon said he had keys, so let's do Falcon Boy 2016. Bam. All right, dude, come on in, baby. Come on in, son. I think nobody wants SS rank because it's not important for the game. We can handle it with S ranks. Well, here's the thing that I think is going to happen at some point, Amin, is that they're going to be basing content around SS ranks at some point, right? You're right. Right now we can because they literally just came out. But at some point, you're going to need those SS ranks, dude. You know what I mean? At some point, bro. Is everybody on the platform? Oh, he's setting up his team. Dude, you got 10 seconds, bro. Never mind. We'll cancel it. All right. Are we good? Oh, but you're telling me Marcel has keys and he's been mooching off of me? Is the new Evo better or Abyss Monster better? I only have a Doom Gator. I do not have an Abyssal Demon. Although I have heard that you can get Abyssal Demon on normal difficulty. So I would love to at some point to try to get an Abyssal Demon. If you need another, I have 13 keys. I mean, Brandon, if you give me some time, man, maybe I will maybe I'll try to get other people in here that have keys, but I think between the 4 of us, we'll have keys to do dungeons for quite some time. And I think it's gone pay to win. So dungeons are not as pay to win as I initially thought. No Falcon. Wait, what happened to Falcon? Is he not in here? Oh wow, how did he not get in here? That's crazy. What is this? Exactly. How did this kid not get in here, bro? Anyway, so dungeons are not as pay to win as I initially thought, right? But I think the way that they're implemented it needs to be relooked at. You know what I mean? Like the fact that they took dungeons, which was one of the most highly anticipated pieces of content to ever be added to this game, and I knew they were going to limit it, but I didn't think they were going to limit it as much as they did, right? Like, because, I've preached, I think dungeons, you should be able to run them as many times as you want, yada, yada, yada. I knew that wasn't going to happen, right? Obviously, they like to time gate, they like to time gate literally everything, which is fine. Their game. If they want to time gate it, they can time gate it. But, I was hoping that I would be able to run dungeons more than just twice a day. But from my understanding, since Marcel used his key to go in, I don't think I was first under the impression that everybody who went in used a key to get in. And I believe that's not how it works. Which is pretty cool. I'm at the SS rank. I mean, the SS rank thing is crazy. SS ranks are way too hard to get. They're not even worth the grind. Like, even if I played this game all day, every day, I don't think I'd be able to get an SS rank anytime soon. It's just not going to happen. I wanted grindable content, but I wanted grindable, achievable content, right? That people are able to do. Putting dungeons behind only to where 99% or only the top 1% of the player base can do is crazy. That's just very interesting to me. It's not what I personally would have done, but again, not my game, not my, it's just, it is what it is, right? But I definitely feel like dungeons should have been a little bit more of an accessible thing to more players. I think that the rewards need to be adjusted, and I think that, I think the biggest thing is it just need to be more. You know how many kids probably logged in and were so excited for dungeons and went into dungeons just to get absolutely obliterated on what they're calling easy difficulty. That's just, I don't know, man. It's just very interesting. I think that there should be some sort of warning, hey, just so you know, dungeons are pretty tough. If you're I guess what I'm trying to say is if you're somebody right now who has just started playing the game, you should probably go and collect your daily keys and stack them up and save them. You should not even be trying to do dungeons because eventually dungeons will get easier, right? Eventually. So, if you're a newer player and you're having trouble with dungeons, my advice to you would be just to go get keys and save them and stack them up. And then by the time you are able to do dungeons, you'll have 50, right? And then you can just really hound them out. That would be, and unless they put a limit, you can only hold 10 keys at a time or something, which I would be shocked if they do. That would be pretty bad. But we'll see, man. We'll see. They should add a pet score in dungeons and have a score something to make it more accessible to new players. Exactly. Okay, so that's not a bad idea, right? Like have a pet score, kind of like an item level in World of Warcraft. That's not a bad idea. Sag, we are doing normal difficulty, man. I don't even want to try hard. I personally don't think we can do hard. I personally, like, I know Marcel said he was able to get to floor 18 with, like, you know, a duo or whatever, but, like, you got to remember, man, I'm sure from floor 18 to 20, I'm sure the power creep is just ridiculous, dude. I don't think we're going to be able to do it. Unless we're doing it. I don't think we're doing hard right now. We're doing normal, aren't we, Marcel? I got 14 counting right now. So the best thing I can do to try to help people is to get one person in here. Right now I have Falcon in here. So Falcon and I, you know, I'll run dungeons with him. And then like maybe in a little bit I can, you know, shuffle him out for somebody else who has keys. But you know, it's not very, so my original, like when I started my stream, I had a bunch of people come in and I was standing on the pad to enter the dungeon and a bunch of people were on the pad and it kicked me out, used my key and put 4 random people into the dungeon. That's crazy. That's crazy. I think it's normal. I think we're on normal too. This doesn't feel like hard difficulty. But it's crazy, man. Buggy. It was a wild bug, dude. Yeah, I did. Like, I feel like whoever, and I'm sure it's an oversight, but like that was like, I was like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe they just took my key and put 4 random kids in, bro. It's so buggy, but don't move. Yeah, so I've encountered the numbers on the head. I have encountered the numbers above the head. So if you have numbers above your head, you got to stay still. It's very buggy, man, but I do think that I do think that at some point they'll polish it out. I just think they probably should have given themselves a little bit more time. Like, I don't think TK Shees should have said, like, 2 weeks ago during Advent Abuse that dungeons were coming soon. They probably should have given it a little bit of time to polish them out personally. But I like the idea. I do. I think the idea is great. It's not exactly what I thought it would be, but the idea is good. The execution's a little off. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not as angry about dungeons as I was when I first saw them. But I'm gonna stand by that the SS rank thing is completely unnecessary. Like, what a weird thing to do to this game. New codes. The newest codes that I can think of is Dungeons 1. No, Dungeons. And Dungeon is a code, and Dungeon 2 is a code, I believe. Thank you guys, by the way, for 28 likes. I appreciate that. Thank you, boys. Can anyone tell me what pets are good to farm the Frostworm boss? I mean, if you have, you know, like some of the newest pets, like Celestide, you know, Nether Demon would be really good. Scythewing would be really good to farm Frostworm. But if you're looking for pets that are like a little bit lower than that to help you farm, I mean, Solron is probably at around that point, I think, is when he came out. Trying to think. It's so, like, Solron would probably be decent. Mistwing? Mistwing? Who in the world is using Mistwing, bro? What, Hydrolope is enough? Yeah, but I think in order to get Hydrolope, don't you have to kill Frostworm? I'm trying to think of pets that you get before Frostworm, which I think is Solron, Eclipse Knight, but I don't even know if Eclipse Knight would be able to do it. You don't forget to watch my 3rd movie because it has bald Mincha. Yo, let's go, baby. Let's go. Mint Gloom. Mint Gloom would probably be a decent choice. I think Mint Gloom would probably be strong enough to actually help you. That's a good point. But my advice to you, Amen, if you haven't already, dude, put in if you go on my YouTube channel and you go to my most recent shorts, I have some of the codes that are currently active in the game. Put those in and you'll get to look at these. Bro, Doomgator is nuts. Did y'all see? Did y'all see how we literally took up like a third of the room with a stun? That is crazy, dude. Oh my god, that was so dope. And we all that was beautiful. But so yeah, so I mean, if you enter those codes and get the eggs, you can use the eggs to kind of help you get some better monsters, and those should be able to help you take out Froststorm. That's always like my number one tip for people when you first start the game. Enter the newest codes, man. They'll give you some eggs. They're also going to give you some dungeon keys. Do not use them yet. Do not use them yet. Save them for when you get a little bit stronger. Yeah, there you go. All active codes: For Delay, Frost Heal, Abyssal, Primo Thorn, Doomgator, Eggbug, Dungeon, and Dungeon 2. Exactly. Beautiful. By the way, EB, Dan said he tried a team of 15 SS Frost Heal and still couldn't beat hard. That's just not right, man. That's crazy. And the thing is like, you know, from my understanding, they have testers for the game, but I don't know. I don't know what they're testing. Like because I was in the Discord the morning Dungeons came out and I was pretty upset and I was vocalizing my opinions respectfully. I was trying my best to be respectful because I know, you know, it's tough. It's tough to please everybody and it's tough to find a good balance. But someone said that they were a tester and that there's 5 of them and that during the testing phase, they had to adjust the prices for, the dungeon items. They said they adjusted them 3 times. So I can't imagine if they adjusted them 3 times and this is where they landed. I can't even imagine how they were at first. What would you say the meta team for dungeons would be? I think Doomgator is going to be a must. Pretty much like a lot of stunners. So Doomgator, Scythewing is going to be really good. And so like my team that I have Nether Demon on right now, but I think Doomgator, Celestite, and Scythewing are going to be 3 really, really good pets. By adjust, do you mean nerf? No, because I was specifically asking them about like the requirements for SS. Because I said, so did they not like realize how hard SSs were going to be to get? And they said, well, they adjusted it 3 times. And I presume they were talking about the requirements for SS, which is, again, a little crazy to me because getting SS rank seems like it's so hard. It seems unnecessarily hard, bro. If no Celestite or Doomgator, you're probably cooked. If you don't have a Doomgator, I would say you are absolutely cooked. But so the reason, and the reason why, like Courtney said, you were mad. I was only upset because like I want what is, in my personal opinion, I want what is, because I love this game. This is my favorite game on Roblox. I want what is best for the game, what is best for the player base, and personally, what I think would be best for the developers, right? Like the prices are absurd and the dungeons are way too hard. Like if you want your players to play the game, this is not the way to do it, in my opinion. Now, granted, I could be wrong, but I mean, I know that there's a lot of people that are not super happy with dungeons. Testers beat hard mode with the upcoming SSS ranks. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, maybe I have no idea. I'm not a tester. I don't know how the testing works in this game, but apparently, it had the green light to go ahead and launch, right? But I just want what's best for the game. You know what I mean? Because I really think, I want the game to be accessible to people. And it just, I don't know. Do you stream on other platforms? No, Jason, I only stream here on YouTube, buddy. I can do easy mode with Scythewing and 2 Hydros. Really? See, Creative, I've tried it with like some monsters very similar, man. I cannot beat normal mode. I can't. I mean, maybe I just really suck, dude. I don't know. I'm running 2 Abyssal Drakes, 1 Nether Demon in my team, but they can't kill the Frostworm boss or anything stronger than that. Do you use OBS? I do use OBS, Big Bri. I sure do, buddy. Is Thunderjet also a good choice? Thunderjet has a stun, but the problem with Thunderjet is his stats are not up to par to handle the monsters. So if your Thunderjet gets hit, he's going to be one shot, right? He's going to die pretty early on. You're better using a little bit of a bulkier monster like Scythewing. Again, Celestide's got more HP. Scythewing is good because he can also put a shield on your team. Even Doomgator can put on a shield. Like, I don't know if you guys are able to tell, but like my monsters between Scythewing and Doomgator, like my team pretty much almost always has a shield on it. And again, the stuns are crazy. Yo, what's up? Hey, Dreamy, how's it going? Yo, 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 yo. And Joanne, how you doing, man? Welcome in. Yo, 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 yo. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, I love this game, you know, and I know, you know, the video I made, I was pretty negative in. I think I could have been probably not so negative in my dungeon video because again, I really want this game because I want more people to be able to play this game, right? If you get the shield buff talent, you pretty much always have them on. Oh, look at that shield effect! Boom. Scythewing is an S and 1 triple mutation. My Scythewing, I think right now is an A, and I don't even think he has a mutation. I think I just have a regular Scythewing. I could be wrong. Do 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 do. How to get Abyssal Drake? From my understanding, you can get Abyssal Drake on normal mode. I have not seen Abyssal Drake, but somebody told me that they were doing normal mode and they encountered him twice. So maybe he's kind of like a rarer spawn. Do 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 do. Woo, dude! I love, dude, when all of our Volcators do the stun at once, bro. That is so sick. That is so clean, bro. Dang, man, dude, the entire room is stunned, bro. I have 22 strange eggs, saving them for SS. That's not a bad idea. I'm the only one without Volcator. I mean, they have the red rifts in the Spire shop, Falcon, if you want to go get them, dude. Pull the Nest Godro, but not sure if it's worth evolving him since he's starting to phase out. Well, so Brandon, he's already phased out. Solron is not even in the conversation at this point. But I mean, I think it would be pretty cool to at least like have an S Solron in the index. Check the Catch a Monster Discord. You talking about my section? Ooh, yo, you got an A rank Abyssal Drake. Let's go. And an S Celestite. I like it. I like it, Kiki. I like it. How do I beat Frostworm? Whatever monsters you have, you need to get better ones. How did you get the Abyssal Drake from an egg, Kiki, or did you get it from a dungeon? I presume you got it from an egg. Oh, you had both of them? Dang, I'm jealous, man. Right on, Kiki. I'm back. Welcome back. Is Drake good? From my understanding, Abyssal Drake is pretty good. I do not have one. I would like to get one, but I currently do not have one. I do not have one either. Yeah, exactly, man. I really want one, but I do not have one. I really, really want one, man. Hi, EB. Hey, Levy. How's it going? How are you? Welcome in. EB, my team is said of what I'm doing. My other message, EB, I'm using 2 supports and then a tank. That's cool, man. I mean, I don't think you really got to worry about it, Falcon. Trisco and Marcel. Ooh. And then, you know, I'd like to think I'm helping a little bit at this point now that I have Doomgator. Pulled 2 B ranks. Has anybody in the chat encountered an Abyssal Demon on normal difficulty? Or has everybody hatched their Abyssal Demons? I got 2 level 60 S Nether Demons and Primo Thorn, and I still can't beat the Frostworm. Have you defeated all the other bosses previously? Because if you defeat a boss for the first time, you get a You get an achievement to increase your pet levels by 5. What rift do you get Abyssal Drake from? You don't get Abyssal Drake from rifts. You get them from dungeons. Yes, Abyssal spawns in easy mode as well. That's what I've been told, but I assume it's a lot rarer than Primo Thorn. You're going to do a rift party also for Doom Gators? Probably at some point. It just kind of depends. I mean, you know, my plan for today is to mostly grind out dungeons. We'll see though, man. We'll see. Please give us the Drake. For real, man. I want the Drake so bad, bro. I'm carrying you guys around. Catch, you're not even in here, dude. You're not even in here, bro. What is this man talking about, dude? That's crazy. You can get Drake from the eggs too. Wait, what eggs besides the Abyssal Crimson ones? I assume that you can get a Abyssal Drake egg from dungeons, and then there's also the Crimson one you can buy. But like, I'm not gonna be buying those eggs to not get one. Is it worth it more to put Blood Moon on Abyssal Drake or Doom Gator? Cassie, I actually don't know because I don't have an Abyssal Drake. I don't know, but I will tell you, I put Shiny and Bloodlet on my A-Ring Doom Gator, and I think he's a freaking beast, bro. The Crimson Egg, yeah, I don't like to gamble that kind of stuff. I mean, that's just not my forte. Like, if they add, like, I would like to see, you know, if they had, like, battle passes or something in this game, I would definitely probably do the, I would definitely probably do, like, a battle pass, because they did a battle pass during the Christmas event, and I really enjoyed it. But, like, you know, the way that they would personally have me spend more money on the game is battle passes and, you know, maybe if they did, like, another level of luck pass or something, but I don't like the idea of spending a lot of money on an egg just to not get what I'm looking for. I like the guaranteed rewards. And dungeons, you need to complete the dungeon. You do need to complete the dungeon. Yes, that is correct, Jason. You are correct, my good sir. Dude, I love the 3 stuns, man. Battle Pass would be nice. They did one for the Christmas event, and you got like an S rank. You got 3 S ranks from the premium path, which was crazy. I don't know why they've never done another Battle Pass. I thought it was worth it. I really enjoyed it. You got an S rank Nightshade. You got an S rank. I'm trying to think of what else you got. You got 3 S ranks. Does anybody remember? I'm stuck on 12. When I get to number 12 in the dungeons, I can't. I know, Asan. I know, buddy. They're tough, dude. They're tough, man. Save Asan. You should not even be wasting your dungeon keys, buddy. You should be saving them. Might be OP. I don't think giving players an S rank Star Shade was ever OP. I got all 3 S ranks from that pass. Yeah, I did too, man. I can't remember. I think it was like Flordelli, Star Shade, and there was one more. The dev says they're going to nerf them, so definitely save them. It just depends on how much they nerf them, though. You know what I mean? I'm trying to remember what the other monster was. Star Shade? Norco? What? What did you just say to me? Running normal is like, I don't mind running the normal dungeons. I think running normal is fine. You know what I mean? We'll be able to do hard at some point. Ginger, no, you didn't get a Ginger Joy from the. You could get a Ginger Joy from the they had, like, you know, during the Christmas event, they had this thing where like every like 20 minutes or something, or every 10 minutes, I don't remember, you could like roll for a random pet, and there was like a 0.1% chance to get like the S rank Ginger Joy, and I got the S rank Ginger Joy, dude. That was so hype, bro. That was so hype. Maybe it was Dream Tame. No, it was no. Okay, I know what you're saying. It was Noctane, right? Big Bri. I think it was Noctane. I think that's the I think that's the third pet in the battle pass back in the day. I think it was an S rank Noctane. But the thing was, is on the free path, they gave you 8 ranks of all of those pets, which I still thought was pretty generous. I thought that, like, the battle passes, I don't know if that's the one and only battle pass they've done, but I really, really, really liked the battle pass. Noctane. Yeah, it was Noctane. That's what it was. Yeah. I don't know, man. I really enjoyed the battle pass. I thought it was cool. 3 free A ranks for free to play players, and then, you know, if you wanted to pay, you got the S ranks, and there were a ton of rewards. It was really cool, man. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I'm hoping for a Star Shade Evo. That'd be pretty cool. My toucan almost got one shot. I believe it. I believe it, bro. Woo! Let's go, baby. Let's go. Also, I need to start grinding some more of these eggs, dude. Holy cow, man. Oof. Like, there is no way. There is no way I'm going to get this huge egg. There's no way I'm going to be able to get both of these. God, that egg looks so good, too, man. Oh, I want it so bad, bro. But there's no way. There's no way, man. Hold on, back out. No, here he comes. He's coming. There we go. One way you can get that huge egg is to spend Robux. I mean, you can, but I'd rather give the developers playtime and stuff, I suppose. Because that's a lot of Robux, dude. They need to do it again with the pass. Yeah. I mean, I don't disagree. Like I said, I would, if depending on how good the battle passes are, I'd buy the battle passes. I bought the Christmas one. Woo! Thank you guys, by the way, for 33 likes. If you guys have not dropped a like yet on the stream, dude, and you are enjoying the dungeon runs, be sure to drop a like. And if you're new, maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Do. With the battle pass, you could also implement SS ranks better into the game. I mean, they would have to put a lot. Like, dude, I don't think you understand, man, how many materials you need to make an SS rank, dude. It is crazy to me, man. I mean, they could put. I mean, they could put it in there, man, for sure. But like, bro, they would have to put a lot of materials in that battle pass, man. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up. I mean, put in like 2 or 3 slates. I feel like if you're gonna do that, they need to put in at least 5, so you can at least get one SS rank monster. You know what I mean? Only putting in 2 and 3, that's not even enough to get an SS rank. I feel like if they do that, they should give you at least the materials to get at least 1. I think would be fair, in my opinion. If I get a leopard gecko, I'm gonna name it Eternity. That's crazy. That's crazy, buddy. But you do you, man. You do you. I was playing Core Keeper with Marin before stream, and now she's mad at me. What in the world is Core Keeper, man? Is that a Roblox game, or is that like some other kind of game? Let me see here. Core Keeper. Oh, it's a survival game. Ooh, I like the way it looks. What do you do in Core Keeper? Very, very fun. Nice, dude. So I'm trying to multitask, but it's impossible. I mean, you could just AFK if you want, man. Or if you don't want to do them, you can always sit out. But I mean, It'd be nice to have you in here. It's like Stardew Valley mixed with Terraria. I was gonna say it kind of gives me Terraria vibes. Yeah, 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 yeah. By the way, did you search up tabs? Nope, not yet, buddy. I'll replace Marcel because I'm 50 times better than him. That's cute. That's really cute, Catch. What's your best monster, bro? Frostoise? Terraria is fun. Terraria is a lot of fun, man. I remember I played a lot of Terraria back in the day, dude. I played a lot of Terraria back in the day. Oh my gosh, dude. Gold or the gym? Such a hard choice. I wonder how many index points an SS gives you. I don't know, man. I assume how much does an S give you? Does an S give you 5? If an S gives you 5, I would say an SS would probably give you 7. It would be my guess. 2 S rank dummies and an S rank Starshade. You're in. You're in, Catch. Let's get it. If you have an A rank and it gives you an S rank, it gives you 2 points. Yeah, exactly. So like that's what I was thinking. Like if it gave, like for example, if like you get an SS for your very first catch and that's 5 points in the index, I would assume that it'd probably give you a 7. I was thinking 2 points basically is what I was trying to say. Burn it out, burn out. But I think 2 points is fine. I don't know. I don't think it should be like absolutely stupid, right? Like I don't think it should be like 10 points or whatever, or 5 even. But I think two would be fair. Thank you guys, by the way, for 37 likes. I really appreciate that. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Can you help me in dungeons? Not at the moment, Jason. I'm running them with people that I know can help me actually complete dungeons because dungeons they're really tough, man. Unfortunately, I can't really do them with viewers, bro. They're too hard. Plus, there was this glitch, Jason, where I tried to get a bunch of people in here, and more than 4 people were on the platform, and it kicked me out and took my key and let those other 4 people in. Why not try a hard one? Because I don't think we can do it. Nobody can complete hard mode. Nobody. Hard mode is way too difficult. Maybe next stream? Maybe, man. Maybe. We'll see. But, oh my god, look, there's a shiny! We just killed the shiny Dream Tame. It spawned in as shiny. That's hilarious. I soloed hard mode easy. Yeah, Catch. Whatever, bro. Whatever. I can't even do normal. I mean, I don't really like doing normal by myself because it's too difficult. We can give it a try, and I will use one of my keys. I think you're going to waste one of your keys, Falcon, but I mean, if you want to try it, man, we can if you want, bro, but I think it's going to be a waste, dude. I'm saving up keys until I can do it. That is a very, 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 very smart move, Levy. Very smart, dude. I want to take a gamble. I mean, if you want to try it, man, you can. I don't think we can do it, but if you want to try it, we can try. I think we'd need 4 really good people though, and even then, I don't think we'd be able to do it. But we can give it a try. Impossible to complete dungeon on normal. Completing dungeons on normal is very, very difficult. You are correct, Lucas. Yes, they are very, very difficult. I'm a go big or go home type of guy. I mean, if you wanna start packing up and heading home, let's do it. I'm just leveling up 15 pets until maxed. So the 15 pet thing kind of confuses me because like I don't really understand the I don't really understand the need to bring 15 pets in, right? I just it's kind of weird. Also, you also don't need to level up your pets, Levy. The pets automatically go to level 60 even if they're level 1. Exactly, creative. You don't even need to level them up. Exactly. They automatically go to level 60. But I promise you it doesn't help as much as you think it's going to. I thought the same thing. I started leveling up my pets as well. And yeah, you don't have to level them up. Hello. Hey, Dono, mate. What's going on, dude? Your videos are good in Summon Heroes and Catch a Monster. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it, man. I think it's nice to create different teams. I mean, it's all nice and dandy, but like, you know, the way that this game is designed, like there really isn't a lot of room to wiggle around and make different teams. You know what I mean? Giving up on Blox Fruits. Yeah, man, Blox Fruits just isn't my kind of game, dude. Maybe I'll try what's it called? Sea Piece or whatever it's called. That other Blox Fruits style kind of game. I know a lot of people have been requesting that one. Maybe I'll try that one at some point. But yeah, man, Blox Fruits is too grindy and it's just kind of repetitive and boring to me. You know what I mean? Sailor Piece. That's what it is. Sailor Piece. King's Legacy. No. It's Sailor Piece. What did I say? Ocean Piece. My bad. My bad, bruh. I got an S Doom Gator. Hey, Jacob, my man. Congratulations, dude. That's awesome, bro. Congratulations, man. You gonna put any mutations on that bad boy? EB, I really want to do dungeons with you. I also want to do dungeons with viewers, but they're too difficult, man. They're too difficult, and I don't want to waste my keys. What is the best team for Endless? I think like 2 Cybers and a Scythewing, I think. I don't remember. I'm not really focused on the Spire this week. I haven't even done the Spire yet. Give me the server. I'll help you do dungeons. Well, right now I've already got 1 viewer in here doing dungeon runs. So like that, you know, I may be able to, you know, man, it's tough. It's tough because I don't want to rotate out every single time. I'm chilling for now, man. I'm able to complete the normal dungeons, no problem. Right now, I'm just chilling. I'm vibing, dude. I'm vibing. When am I going to do Summon Heroes? I streamed Summon Heroes like a day or 2 ago, man. I want to do like showcase videos for Summon Heroes, but I'm trying to think of like the best way to do that, right? Because like, you know, and Catch a Monster, it's cool because you can like go around and like defeat every monster in order. And I feel like that's just kind of a good idea just to kind of showcase a monster's power in like the overworld. But Summon Heroes doesn't do that. And I'm not going to run through, maybe I could like run through stage 1 of like every single level or something. I don't know. I don't know how I would want to do a dungeon or a Summon Heroes. I don't know how I would want to do a Summon Heroes guide. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to be on the dungeon grind for Catch a Monster for a little bit, dude. Gotta go. See you later, Livy. Have a good night, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by, homie. Thank you guys, by the way, for 40 likes. Boom, baby. Let's go. Woo! 40 likes is crazy. Drop a like, baby. My team cooked. I mean, yeah. I mean, Falcon, if you just want to stay back and let the boys do the work, you're more than welcome, buddy. I'm going to do some next week, and I got like 10 keys, so hopefully Marcel will help me. I mean, I'll help you. It's tough. It's not like Rifts where we can just do like a bunch and back to back to back to back. Dungeons take time, so it's a little bit more difficult to do dungeons. Like Rifts are more streamer friendly. You know what I mean? All right, dude. Let's see if we can get an Abyssal Drake, boys. Apparently, it's possible. Apparently, it's possible to get Abyssal on normal. We'll see, man. I just did liking the sub. Yo, Locker. Thank you, man. How you doing, buddy? Or Loker. I'm gonna call you. Well, I don't want to call you Papa. That'd be weird. But what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, my good sir. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, Bricks? Hey, Daisy. What's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, my man. Welcome in, dude. You gonna do a Rift Party for Doomgator? I think a lot of people here need a good one. Maybe at some point. Maybe towards the end. Maybe like for the last hour or something. I don't know. From like 8:30 to 9:30, unless we get a bonus hour. Maybe for like the last hour or something, I can do a Rifts or something. Dang, dude, another Primo Thorn, buddy. Woo. But yeah, see, we did that with 4 people, and 2 of my monsters are dead, bro. I'm telling you, man, with my team, I cannot solo this, dude. I don't know what to do, bro. I'm telling you, man. Unless I just suck, dude. You got an SS plate. Do I have an essential? No. No, dude. They're impossible to get, bro. I don't know. Like, I do not like the SS ring system. That's crazy. No, bro. I'm not going to get one for weeks. Let's try hard mode. You're going to waste a key, man. I'm telling you, bro. I don't even know if I want you to waste a key, man. I'm not trying hard mode with you. Exactly. Hard mode would be a waste, dude. I got an S Doom Gator with shiny and blood. Hey, nice, man. I've got a I have a rink. All right. I mean, I'm down to continue to do normal ones, man. Let me know when y'all are ready. Oh, thank you, baby.
You're welcome. The bottom might be fine.
Okay, thank you. All right, there we go. Everybody's on. Boom! All right, here we go, boys. Let's make some noise, baby. Let's make some noise. Can I join you guys so I can get some stuff for dungeons? Not at the moment, man. I've already got my team set up, dude. It's really hard to do dungeons with viewers, bro. And I'm using my own personal keys, and I don't want to waste them. I got an Ace Celestide with 217.3 EM. Dude, not bad, bro. Not bad at all, man. Not bad at all, my good sir. Is Dummy meta? Dummy is single-handedly the best monster in this game, and if you disagree, you're wrong. I still use the Eclipse Knights. Yeah, Catch, we ain't doing dungeons with you, buddy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey! CJ, what's up, man? How you doing? Sorry, you guys caught me in the middle of eating my dinner. What's up, dude? I've been grinding getting an S tier dummy. You can get a free S rank if you get a strange egg on Skyheart Isle. They spawn like every 15 minutes or something. My dungeon loadout is an A Celestide, S Hydro, and an S Huge Hydro. Are you able to complete dungeons? I say we go for the skip, boys. Hello, Bald Clueless. Hey, CJ, don't make me ban you, bro. CJ, why are you going to the beach this late, man? It is like 7 p.m., dude. Why are you going to the beach so late, bro? That's crazy. Also, I don't know what state you're in right now, but dude, it is cold here in Florida, man. You're crazy. Check my Catch a Monster Discord. What am I, the Sky Feather Ball? Yeah, I've seen that before. Sup, homie? Hey, Nuka, what's going on, dude? And Georgia is the best state. Georgia is not the best state, dude. Georgia is just like literally all highway, bro. What are you talking about, man? What in the world is even in Georgia besides Atlanta, bro? Atlanta's the only thing saving Georgia as a state, and Atlanta's not even that great. Boom! How does that make you feel, Falcon? I'm gonna grind dungeons. Be careful, Daisy. Dungeons are really hard, man. Don't waste your keys, dude. Don't waste your keys, bro. You need to go to other places in Georgia. I mean, I've been to Savannah before. I'm just kidding. I actually do like Georgia. Savannah's really nice. I've been to Valdosta as well. Valdosta's really cool. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys, by the way, for 39 likes. If you guys haven't already dropped a like, man, let's even... Oh, no. I'm sorry. We're at 40. I don't know how to read numbers. We're at 40 likes. Lawrenceville is nice. Dude, what in the world is that, bro? Ain't nobody heard of that before. Ain't nobody even know where that is in Georgia, man. What in the world is that? I'm from Canada, and I love it. Ooh. Hey, man, do you live in the part of Canada where they sell milk in bags? Near Suwannee? Dude, where in the world is that, bro? I got Doomgate on my second try. Congratulations. Luckily, I was blessed and got him on my first try, man. Go on Google Maps. I mean, I'm not that stressed out about it. I need to sleep. I'll probably see you next weekend, Friday or Saturday. Hope you do get in dungeons. Thank you, man. Have a wonderful night, dude. Take care, buddy. What, in bags? The milk in bags, man. Canada and like certain parts of Canada, like I think in like Ontario and stuff, they have like they sell their milk in bags, dude. I drink bagged milk. My American friends make fun of me for it. So I've got one of my mods. His name is Canadian Blue. He also lives in Canada. I was under the impression that Canada, every part of Canada has their milk in bags, but apparently it's only in certain parts of Canada. So like when I told him that Canada sells milk in bags, he's like, no, they don't. And I'm like, yes, they do, bro. It's crazy, man. So like, what do you think of that, dude? Like if I was you, what I would do, bro, Nuka, is I would invest in buying a plastic gallon jug, and I would pour your bagged milk into a jug so you can feel like you matter. You know what I mean? Because drinking it out of a bag is crazy. No, I'm totally just kidding. Totally just kidding, dude. But drinking out of a bag is absolutely wild to me, man. But from my understanding, don't they like so when you go to buy it, it's a bag of milk and a cardboard pitcher, right? Well, hopefully he knows I'm kidding, bro. That was just a joke, dude. The bag milk thing is crazy. Check Discord. The new ball skin is in the shop for 70 coins. I know, man. I know, bro. I don't have enough coins to get it. Gotta go. See you later, Kiki. But from my understanding, you buy the milk, and it's in like a plastic or like a cardboard pitcher. In Colombia, we have plastic bags of milk and jugs too. Really? That's so interesting to me. That is so interesting. 70K is too much? It is, but it is what it is. It is what it be. The fact that they don't give you like super pairs in dungeons is crazy. With how hard this content is, how insulting to give us red cherries. Like, with how hard this content is, giving us red cherries is crazy to me, dude. Like, what in the world is a red cherry going to do for me at this point in the game? Like, honestly, man. That is so insulting. Missed the day we drink milk out of glass bottles? Dude, when were you born, man? 1920? I'm 30, dude, and I've never had milk out of a glass bottle, bro. It's dumb. We need to get like super. I mean, I don't know about super pears, but just like the fact that it's red cherries is crazy. And it's one. It is one red cherry. That is crazy, bro. Like that's just wild to me. Like, is it really going to break the game if I level up my pets a little bit quicker than I am now? I don't know. I presume their mindset is they want you to AFK grind in the game for playtime. And I feel like that's why they may be a little stingy with the cherries. But that's just my guess. It's the only thing that can make sense to me from a business perspective. Are you live right now? I am, dude. Live and in the flesh, baby. Live and in the flesh, dude. The grinding is too much in this game. I mean, I disagree. I actually like grindy games personally. The problem is the grinding isn't very fun. And I thought that dungeons would be like a ticket to make it a little bit more fun. But instead they took a completely different route, which again is okay. It's not my game, right? It was just my personal opinion on what I personally wanted to see. Um, but it is what it is. I don't like hate dungeons. I just think their execution is very weird. Their execution is very, very strange. Hey, Gitsu, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Yo, 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 yo. And like I'm not, I don't want people to think because I had somebody in the Discord on the official Discord yesterday saying I was like trashing the developers. I'm not trying to trash anybody. Game development is very tough and it's hard to find balance. And they've set up their expectation for weekly updates, and I'm sure that there's a lot of pressure to get updates out in a timely manner. So like I don't want to come off as like bashing the developers. I respect the developers. I think it's great. They've got a really, really good game that I absolutely love. I just want what's best for the game and most of the people who choose to play it. You know what I mean? Do you make dungeons? I do not work on this game at all, man. No, I just play it, dude. And the developers have been very good to me, man. Like they gave me the content creator title, they gave me the content creator role in the Discord. Like they've been very, very generous and nice to me. Which is also I also greatly appreciate. I thought that was so cool of them. But I also feel like as a player of this game, I feel like I should be able to give my opinion on what I think, right? You know, Pyro Wolf is a really good monster. Low key, if it only had more damage, dude. If only, bro. If only, dude. Critique is very important, so keep saying what's on your mind. Exactly. I just don't want to come off as like that I'm being hateful or bashing the developers, because when somebody said that in the Discord yesterday, I'm like, oh my god, really? Like I'm just trying to state my opinion on what I think of this game, right? Like if I don't like the update, I feel like I should be able to say so, right? But there's a way to go about it without being hateful. Like I think people who come in and like call the developers lazy or say that they're not trying or whatever, I think that's wrong, right? I don't think you should be saying stuff like that, because I truly believe that the developers do try. Um, and it's easy to say that somebody's lazy when you're not the one doing the work, right? Um, but I do think that, as far as a system, dungeons could be a lot more balanced. I think balance is a huge issue with dungeons right now. EB, I'll give you $100 paycheck to say good things about Catch a Monster. I say good things about Catch a Monster all the time, man. I've praised the developers for resetting the Spire Tower thanks to that glitch. I thought that was a really W move. They also made a change where now everybody gets the boss egg at the end of a dungeon, which was a really, really good move. They do the right things. They definitely do some things that are good, right? You know what I mean? And I think they're going to continue to work on it, and I think they're going to continue to tweak it. Like they've made a couple of good changes already. You know what I mean? When am I resetting? Probably not for a while, man, because I'm running dungeons with my mods and one of my viewers, and then I can reset it in a little bit if somebody has keys, but I can only let one person in. That's the thing. I can only let one person in. I agree they're working hard at addressing issues. Exactly. Like, it is very strange to me how none of the developers or any of the testers, sat down and said, so y'all don't really think this is a little too much, or, you don't think these items are a little too expensive, or you don't think dungeons are a little too hard. That is kind of weird to me, but I mean, that's like an internal thing. I have no idea what goes on internally. You know what I mean? I just don't know. But I do find it kind of strange that, nobody said those things. Or maybe they did and they chose to be like, let's just release them now and see what the feedback is overall. I have no idea. Caw, yo, Crow, what's going on? Hold on, guys. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put my plate away. Give me 1 sec. All right, Falcon, with you being in here, buddy, and me, Marcel, and Trisco carrying you, dude, I'm going to ask you to start using your keys, man, because I've been using a lot of my keys, and I don't, I can do this anytime with Marcel and Trisco, man. So we're in here doing you a favor. So I think it's time you start using your keys, son. I've used quite a few of mine, but if you want to stay in here, man, you got to start using your keys. Doing good. Got an A rank gator earlier. How are you? Pika, I am doing well, my man. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good. There we go. There he goes. I'm about to say, man, like I can do these anytime. I'm helping you. I'm really hungry and I love me some good old crow. Dude, has anybody ever eaten a crow? I'm sure somebody has to have. But you make a good point, Catch. I wonder how crow tastes. I wonder if it tastes like, chicken or something. You know what I mean? Ooh, crit damage, HP booster, stun. Let's do stun. I've never ate a crow. I don't think many people have eaten a crow, man. We should get him, EB? Nah, dude. I like crow too much to try to eat them, bro. I like crow too much to try to eat them, man. Don't you dare. Caw-caw, 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 right? Come on, little crow. I'm just playing. Falcons never eat crows. Do crows have a predator? Let me see here. Let's see. What predators do crows have? Large raptors like eagles, hawks, and great horned owls, as well as humans. Wow. So humans do. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. Wow. So like a lot of hawks and stuff eat crows. Really? Interesting. Does everyone need keys to enter the dungeon or just the person that creates it? So, Joanne, it's just the person that creates it, which I think is a really, really good thing to include because I was under the impression with how dungeons were when I first started. I just assumed that everybody had to use a key to get in. Let's see. Hello. Yo, Rafa. What's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Welcome in, my good man. Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lacka, baby? By the way, thank you guys for 46 likes. Boom. Let's go, baby. That's how we doing here. That's how we do, baby. That's how we do. Very good of them for us to only use one key. Exactly. And that's one of the reasons, like, once I realized that was a thing, that also kind of shifted my perspective a lot for dungeons. Because, again, I just assumed with how the update was, I just assumed that everybody had to use a key. Because the dungeon didn't really, the update didn't really seem very, very friendly for most players. But, it is what it be. It is what it be. So I think that's a very good change, man. Like I think if like Trisco, Marcel, you guys probably won't. But if you guys ever want to like, save your keys and we can all run them together, I'd be all right with that. But I know Marcel, man, he's impatient. He doesn't care about me. He's never cared about me. You know what I mean? Ever since we were kids, man. As a matter of fact, the first time I met Marcel, he told me, he's like, I don't even like you. And that kind of hurt. I have 13 keys. I could try to get you in here, Crow, if you want to do dungeons at some point. Right now, I'm trying to let Falcon use all his keys because he had quite a few, and he was making me use my keys when, like, I could do these anytime. Have you tried to do dungeons at all, Crow? Like, are you able to do them? Because I feel like you've got a pretty good team, don't you? Right? Don't you have a pretty solid team? Saving my keys for the dungeon fix? That's fair. That's fair. I couldn't get past easy. Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. The difficulty is crazy. My PS5 has no internet. Shadow, no! Shadow! Shadow! What's up, baby? How you doing, man? For people who are asking to join, I'll probably let me do a couple more dungeons with Falcon, and then I'll kick Falcon out, and I can rotate somebody in. And yeah, I have an okay team. Can't get the new monsters though. I got you, Crow. I got you. Let me do a couple more with Falcon, and then I'll kick Falcon out and put you in. By fixed, you mean they're nerfing dungeons? From my understanding, Marcel, a lot of people are saying they're nerfing dungeons because Dan could not beat hard mode with 3 SS ranked Frost Heals. Hard mode. with 3 of supposedly the best monster in the game at the highest rank. He could not beat hard mode. Pick me and I won't eat Crow. Nah, dude, I gotta get Crow in here, man. Crow's one of my mods, and I like Crow. I gotta help him out. How do they not know this before the update goes live? Marcel, we were just talking about that, man. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know what goes on internally, man. Apparently they have testers, bro. They have testers, but I'm not real sure how, you know. I don't know. But Marcel, you and I talked about that, man. Like, you know, you had mentioned, like, you know, obviously, like, you know, you said Frosteel isn't even really supposed to be in the game yet. And like that would make sense. But they put him into the game and they like what they, in my opinion, if they wanted dungeons to be the way that they are, I think they should have released just normal mode. Then, like in a couple weeks, release hard mode, and a couple more weeks, release nightmare mode, and then introduce Frosteel, right? And then introduce the SS ranks. I feel like maybe then we would have been a little bit more, maybe a little bit more open to the idea. I don't know. Can anyone beat hard mode? From my understanding, I don't think anybody can beat hard mode. But, you know, the fact that they released all 3 difficulties at once, all the rewards at once, it seems like a lot, and it seems like a lot that is very unfair. You know? Hard mode is too hard. Hard mode is too hard. Easy mode. Easy mode is too hard, bro. You just make your own game at this point? I don't know how to make games, dude. Dungeons aren't bad, but this rollout makes so little sense. Well, Marcel, I feel like, you know, you and I, you know, I feel like you're saying dungeons are bad because, like, you know, we can do a lot more than the average player. But like, I don't like I feel like maybe 3 keys. I also would like to see 3 keys a day. I think that would help a lot as well. Now, to be fair, they did give a lot of free keys, which I really respect. They gave a ton of free keys with the codes. Who is Frosteel? He is the new boss at the end of dungeons for nightmare difficulty. It's crazy how easy is too hard, and there's still nightmare mode. Dude, nightmare mode, I can't even imagine when a dungeon change is coming. I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. I don't know, man. Who knows, bro? Who knows? Can people actually not do easy mode? I struggle with easy mode, and I've got some pretty freaking good monsters, man. Doing it with 4 people is not bad, though. Plenty of people can't beat it. Well, I think you mean plenty of people can beat easy. Like, people can beat easy by themselves. But doing it by yourself, I think, is way harder. I would argue most of the player... No, Marcel, dungeons are for the top 1% of the player base. Dungeons are for the top 1%, which is wild to me. Like, they have to have, like, statistics on, like, how... I would love to see, like, internally, like, how many players are actually at the point of the game that, like, me, you, Trisco, Crow, Kiki... Like, I would love to know how many people are at that kind of point, because I feel like it's not a large amount of the player base. You know what I mean? For real, solo is so much easier than doing it with others. Oh, dude, I strongly disagree. No, it's not even close in my opinion, Void. I completely disagree. I actually don't even think it scales, because I steamroll with 4 people. When I do it by myself, man, I can't do it. Or, I mean, I can do it, but I'd have to get lucky. I have so many conflicting things. I don't know who to trust. That's fair. That's fair. I just want to get an Abyssal Drake, dude. I just want an Abyssal Drake. That's my main goal, man. What Endless Spire floor do you gotta be to solo normal mode? Endless Spire and dungeons they're not even related. I don't think that's gonna matter. All I know is I can beat dungeons on normal, and I've been tried to not even try hard. Exactly. Hard is way too hard. No, you can't do hard. Hard mode is way too hard. Easy mode or normal or easy mode, because they call it both. Normal and easy mode is way too difficult. What's the best team for the Endless Spire? I think a lot of people use like Cyber and Scythewing, I think are like the two main. Some people use Froststorm as well. Froststorm is really good because of his stun. Of course, now we have now we have Doomgator. The difficulty names are so dumb. The difficulty names make no sense, dude. They make no sense. And that's what, and I've always said this as well. Like, there's really no guidance on there's really no guidance on like what you need to be at to do certain content. I told you would enjoy the update. This is Crow. This is still one of my least favorite updates in the game. I still stand by 95% of what I said in that video. The only thing that I think is like the only things that I like is that if you go in with the party, it only uses one key. Whoever starts the party, that's the key that's used, not every player, and everybody gets the egg. But other than that, man, I actually this update's not super great. It is one of my least favorite updates in the game. And it's mostly because of the limitations and how hard it is for the average player. Gamer chat, I would like to have a leaderboard team to do it. Like a leaderboard for dungeons? Hella tiny steps. Yeah, exactly, dude. Like it's not, it's not as bad as I thought it was, but it's still not great. Right. Oh, and the other thing, Crow, you weren't here for it. So I invited a whole bunch of people into my server and I started a dungeon. And so I started a dungeon and a whole bunch of people got on the pad, right? A whole bunch, like there was probably like 5 or 6 people, maybe even 8 on this pad. And I was the person who was the owner, right? I started the dungeon. And when the dungeon started, it took 4 random people on the pad and put them in the dungeon and wasted one of my keys. So I did not even get to go into a dungeon party that I had started. It picked 4 random people. It did not take me in there. That's a huge issue. Like that's crazy. That's not good. No, it's not. It's terrible. I was mind blown, dude. I was like, oh my God, bro. That was funny. That was so annoying. Dude, it was annoying, bro. Did they at least beat it? No, I shut down the server, man. I'm like, ain't no way these kids are getting a free dungeon run off of me. I shut it down, bro. I shut it down, dude. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I wasn't gonna let them take one of my keys like that. Like, that's crazy. I shut it down so quick. Dang, dude, another Primo Thorn, man. I'm beginning to think you can't get Abyssal Drake on normal, bro. Also, I didn't get an egg for that. That's weird. Huh, I didn't get an egg for that. I have to go. See you later, Jason. Have a good night, buddy. Kind of want to go hatch some Primo Thorn eggs real quick and see if I can, see if I can get a decent one real quick. It was so funny, dude. It was disheartening. I didn't get the egg either. Oof. We got a B rank. That's my newest one. I got it weird. Huh. Dude, you know how mad I would be if that was an Abyssal Drake and only Marcel got the egg? I would be livid, dude. Ooh, an E rank. What? I'd rage. Dude, I'd be so mad, bro. Got a C rank. Come on, man. At least give me an A, bro. How do you get the Primo Thorn eggs? You have to complete dungeons on normal. I was trying to get an A rank or something and a D rank. Gross. I don't even know. I haven't even really looked at Primo Thorn. I've heard it's really bad. Gale Cut launches several wind blades, slash the enemies along the path. A root spike summons root spikes from underground to attack enemies in a straight line ahead. Oh my God, dude. Not even a passive? Ew, dude. No wonder people are mad at this thing. Not even a passive, bro? It's a... Dude, why is it a normal type? What? What? Whoa, that's why they're mad? That kind of makes me mad too, bro. What? Primo Thorn isn't a grass type? Are you kidding? What is this? That is so weird, dude. What in the world? Oh my god, bro. They made it a normal type. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. Those stats, though. I mean, the stats didn't really look that impressive to me personally, but. And that's why this update, I'm going back to my master set and ignoring most things. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. You know, I mean, I'm sure they'll, you know, just they'll fix some things. They'll fix things, but like, dude, woof. It I feel like they have to make Primo Thorn a grass type, dude. That's crazy. I had no idea it was a normal type until just now. That is wild. Like, that is actually so crazy, dude. I'm like, whoa. After the stream, want to do rifts with me? I'm probably gonna do rifts at 8:30. I'll probably do rifts from 8:30 to 9:30. So, Falcon, this will probably be the last one that this is gonna be the last one that I think you and I will do, and I'm gonna get Crow in here for a couple as well. Because Crow said they haven't been able to beat dungeons, man, and I gotta help my mods out, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the giant egg isn't almost not worth it. I mean, I think it could be worth it if you get something good, but you're not guaranteed to get something good. You know what I mean? Yo, Canadian! Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. How you doing, buddy? I'm a mod 100%. That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm gonna stay in the server and grind XP if that's okay. Sure, man. I'll keep you in the server, buddy, but you can't do dungeons. 90K for a huge egg. Oh yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's ridiculously expensive. Oh no, I'm not disagreeing with that at all. It's ridiculously pricey, man. But here's the thing, and you know, this is what, you know, it's obvious to me why it's so expensive, because they want to farm playtime and retention, right? So the way Roblox works is there's a couple of factors that like put the game up at the top. Like they want this game to be AFK. And I don't think that's a bad thing. A lot of Roblox games have AFK things inside of them, right? But the developers push it hard because it gives them a high retention time. The higher retention time, the more Roblox pushes it. The more Robux people spend, the more Roblox pushes it, right? So like, you know, it's like that on purpose because, you know, people are going to AFK farm boss eggs. People are going to AFK farm the eggs. Like it's pretty obvious why it's so expensive. Because, you know, they want to farm, and, you know, I can't blame them, right? They want to promote their game. They want to get it on top of the leaderboard. That's completely fine. But I just think having like maybe like an actual dedicated AFK system would be like a little better. I don't know. But I mean, that's why it's so expensive, right? They want you to AFK. They want you to AFK this game pretty hardcore. The game is designed to be an AFK machine. Which is fine. Again, I think that's completely fine. But the game also needs content for people who actually want to actively play it. How's your day, EB? My day's been pretty good, Canadian. How are you doing, buddy? I just gave up. Yeah, I'm not stressing the huge egg. I don't think I'm gonna get the huge egg. I don't even think I'm gonna get the blood egg, to be honest with you, or the bloodlet mutation. I don't really think I'm gonna get that either. I just you know, I've been spending a lot of time AFKing and summon heroes and pet fighters. You know, they should add a story mode. I don't think a story mode is really necessary. No, I don't think so. You said rifts at 8:30. Yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of dungeons with Crow so they can get one of the new eggs, and then I'll probably do some rifts. Marcel has an S ring Doomgator. Yeah, my boy is crazy, dude. My boy is crazy. do 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 do. You suck, Jim. Get better. Yo, man, leave me alone, dude. Leave me alone, bro. That's crazy. Who do dungeons have to be for the top 1% of players? Asahan, buddy, you're just repeating what I'm saying, man. I love you to death, bro, but you're just literally you're like a parrot, man. I love you, dude, but bro, what are you doing? That's crazy. Canadian Irritable Bowel has an SS rank shiny huge bloodlet Doomgator. That's crazy. He does not. Cam, you broke Hassan's heart, and I will never forgive you for that. I know, dude. I know, dude. Marcel, man, you called it too, bro. Marcel called it too, dude. Hassan was not gonna like dungeons, bro. Irritable bowel. Well, like IB, right? IB, irritable bowel. That's what I call infinity blocks now. Irritable bowel, baby. Thank you guys for 48 likes, by the way, man. If we could get to 50, I will do a dab. Live on the air, dude. Live on the air. I tried to like dungeons, and I've done them 3 times. They sound cool, but then they're not my favorites. They're really not that good. I hear you, Hassan. Preach it, baby. Preach it. Preach it, Hassan. No one wants to see your stinky dabs. That's crazy. Yes, they do. And an S-ring shiny, huge, and bloodlet. That's crazy. Bro, we're at 49 likes, man. Come on, dude. Somebody drop a like for your boy, dude. Please. Drop a like for your boy. Oh, there it is. Boom. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? My Doomgator would be shiny, huge, and bloodlet if that potion didn't suck. Yup, that potion is no bueno, dude. Like, really, the only thing that I think I want from dungeons right now is the new ball. That's the only thing I want, bro. That's the only thing I want is that ball. So I still can't believe that. I mean, Marcel, buddy. You know what I mean? I'm not surprised, but, you know, it's just probably maybe an oversight. I don't know. I'm your biggest fan. Alex, what's going on, man? Is this your first time in here? Let me see. This is always my favorite, dude. Oh, no, he's been here before. Oh, Alex, you come in here and spam to be my friend, man. Don't do that, buddy, or I'm going to time you out. How's it going, dude? Welcome in. But don't ask me to add you, man. It's not going to happen, Alex. I'm sorry, buddy. The only thing I want from dungeons is to be able to complete Heart of Nightmare. I mean, we'll be able to complete them in a few months or maybe a few weeks. I'm also your biggest fan. Yeah. I mean, everybody's my biggest fan, bro. I appreciate you, Alex. How you doing, buddy? All right, dude. Come on, man. Give me an Abyssal Drake, dude. I'm the biggest fan. So Nanny actually is a contender to be considered my biggest fan, right? I don't like the word fan. That's weird to me. But Nanny has an Eternity Boys mug, dude. Oh, never mind. This isn't the last floor. What am I saying? I thought we were on the last floor. I'm the biggest bird fan. That is true. That is true. You're probably my that is true. That is true. Nanny has a 101 mug. Exactly. Nanny has, if anybody wants to, if you guys want to be my biggest fan, if you mean what you say, check out that link, bro. Check out that link. I don't see anybody rocking any EB merch, man. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, dude. I don't see anybody rocking the EB hoodie or anything, man. I'm just kidding. You guys don't have to buy anything, but I don't really promote my merch, but I do have some. Subscribe. Thank you, man. I'm broke. I know, Canadian. I know. Canadian would be the type of guy to send me a DM on Discord and be like, hey, man, can you buy me one of your hoodies? Like, that's the kind of guy Canadian is, bro. That's the guy Canadian is. EB, I'm getting a leopard gecko and naming it Eternity, so I'm a contender. If you say so. If you say so. Canadian, am I wrong, though, man? Am I wrong? Bro, you would literally be like, the thing is, you're right. Exactly, dude. Anytime I play a game, Canadian will send me a DM and be like, hey, baby girl, will you gift me the VIP? It's like, dude, no, man. Like, bro, what? No. Why no non-gender stickers? I guess just because I hadn't really thought about it, to be honest with you. That wasn't like an intentional thing. I just, just something I threw together one afternoon. Um, Fair point, though. Fair point. Maybe that's something I'll work on at some point. Maybe I could make like an Eternity fan or something, or an Eternity gang. I don't know, something. That was one time. Bro, want to see my tattoo. You have a tattoo, Void? Is it an Eternity tattoo? Is that why you're my biggest fan? You got an Eternity Bricks tattoo somewhere? Eternity gang. I like the Eternity gang thing. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm trying to remember what I have because it's been so long. I think I've got the Eternity boy and girl. My mom in Dallas have an Eternity girl shirt. It's pretty cute. Trying to think of what else I have. There's a Revan and Rowan. I think that may be it. I really don't remember. Eternity Bricks, you can join my group. Why in the world would I want to join your group, bro? Before I ask, do you want to look at it? So Void, well, since you've asked that, what is it and where is it located? I mean, what kind of tattoo were we talking about, man? Where you have to ask if I want to see it? Where is this? Where is this tattoo, bro? Where is this tattoo? And can I show it on stream? Yo, hey, Ace, what's going on, man? Like, I don't know, man. What kind of tattoo you got, homie? That's an off-stream tattoo for real, man. That's like something. Go ahead, DM it to me, man. I'll look at it later today. And it's you with your thumbs up. Got it. Wait, are you in my Discord? Is it something? Well, I don't know, man. I don't even know how I'm going to. I don't even. You know what, man? I don't know, Void. I don't want to see your tattoo, bro. I don't think I want to see your tattoo. First thing here's the tattoo. Well, Void was just like, "Do you want to see the tattoo?" And then he was like, I would just want to ask before I show it to you. And I'm like, what in the world? All right, let me invite Crow real quick. Crow, are you ready? DM Marcel the tattoo. Took you so long to say no. Well, because I was like, you had me in the first half. I was like, do I want to see this tattoo? Like, what if it's like, a picture of me like on your your like chest, or like Eternity Bricks tramp stamp or something, or God forbid, dude, and that one part of people's body, I mean, who knows? How do you get into Shinda Shard 1? I guess I've been getting them from dungeons, I guess. Let me see here. Before we continue, let me go ahead and try to see if I can get a good Primo Thorn real quick. We got one egg. Bam. Come on, baby. Give me an S ring, baby. Here we go. Do you have it set to only certain people can join? I do, but you should be able to join since I invited you. Are you not able to get in? That's how I'm in now. Okay, well, there you go. As long as you're in. Or a face tat. Dude, a face tat would be crazy. Thank you guys, by the way, for 53 likes. I appreciate that. All right, so we'll do dungeons. We'll probably, Crow, we'll do 2 dungeons, buddy, and then I'll probably start doing some risks with viewers because I think doing risks would be kind of fun, kind of a fun way to end it. Can you add me in game? I'm not going to add you in the game. No. Wait, Crow, you're still not in here, dude. I don't see you in here. I'm going to go see you. See you later, man. Is it the Chaotic Crow? There it is. I think Primo Thorn has no passive because maybe they'll add an evolution for it in the future. I mean, maybe. I mean, that's a fair point. What is going on? You should be able to get in now, Crow. I just added you into my server. You should be able to get in. There you go. Now you're in. Rifts would be nice. I'm going to do rifts in about... Let me do 2 dungeons runs. Let me do 2 dungeons with Crow. And then I don't mind doing some rifts. Bro, who is rocking the... Wait, Crow, is that you rocking the Ginger Joy? All right, Crow, go ahead and start it up for us, buddy. We'll join you. All right, here we go. There we go. He did have an S. Very nice. Yep, I also have an S Ginger Joy. Very proud of it, man. Very proud of my little S-Rank Ginger Joy. You know what I'm saying? I was finally able to get an S-Rank Doom. Hey, Ace, congratulations, man. Right on, dude. Right on, right on, right on. I got so lucky it was from a single pool. You know what's funny, Crow, is I also got mine from a single pool. That is actually so funny. Also, did you see PPS got an S rank? Yeah, I did see that. I did see that he PPA won the giveaway. Good for him, man. I did see that though. Yes. What is your where is Crow? What is this team? Actually, I don't even see Crow. Where is Crow? Oh, there he is. Nice. By the way, just checking, are you doing a 24-hour stream when you hit 20,000 subs? I would like to, Nanny. We'll see how it goes. I would like to. I have 6 red wrists. Nice, Nuka. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. I've got 10 myself. I'm excited, bro. I would really like to try to find a blood moon, but we'll see what happens. You want to be here the whole time, even here mostly on this channel. That's right, Nanny. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man. Let's do critical damage. Appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate you. Let's keep it rocking and rolling, boys. S-Rank Hydrolope, A Shiny Celestite, and S-Rank Nether Demon. Oh, yeah. Not bad, man. Not bad. We're going to be putting in the finest of work, baby. The finest of work, boys. No wonder why you're my number 1 for my 2025 recap. Dude, I would hope I'd be at the top, bro. EB, my mom hates reptiles, but I'm convincing her for a leopard gecko. Leopard geckos are so easy to take care of, too, man. I feed mine like once a year. Totally kidding. I feed her twice a week. Yo, Dark, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Welcome in. Yo, 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 yo. Mark, how you doing? Mark Bing. That is a name I've not seen for quite some time, dude. How you doing today, buddy? Yo, 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 yo. Have a feeling Hydrolope is going to fall off soon. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I would say Hydrolope has already kind of started to fall off, if I'm being honest with you. Um, I think Scythewing has aged a little bit better than Hydrolope. She's an adult, by the way. Little bro says hi. I mean, I would assume your mom would be an adult. Yes. Um, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Also, tell your little brother I said what up. Is the new update your favorite? No, no. Actually, Mark, it's quite the opposite, man. This is actually one of my least favorite updates to ever be added to the game. Um, there's a lot of issues I personally would like to see fixed. Now, granted, it's my own opinion. It's their game. They can do what they want. Um, but there's a lot of issues with this update, man. It's honestly it's probably one of my least favorites. It's my favorite. Is it really, Trisco? I mean, it'd be really good if like there weren't so many glaring issues. You know what I mean? But I'm glad you like it, Trisco. It's not horrible. Like I wouldn't say I hate it, right? But it's just not. It's just it could be so much better. Not in terms of like design and gameplay, but more so just in terms of like reward and progression. Um, it seems a little. There's just a lot of issues. I think the best team would be Celestai, Doomgator, and Scythewing. I mean, that's what I'm using. It's because he got the 250,000 for the Roblox mistake. I mean, maybe, yeah, man, maybe. Dude, that is so true, Panda. That's right, man. Yeah, it ain't so bad when you get all the rewards right as soon as the update drops, huh, Trisco? I said the best team is 3 Dooms for dungeons? Really? Oh no, 3. I'm sorry, I was thinking of Nether Demon when you said Doom. 3 Dooms would probably be pretty good as well, yeah, because they're a stun for sure. Like having 3, like look at this dude. I love it because all our Doomgators are in sync and they all stun at the same time, dude. And the stun takes up like a third of this room. It is disgusting. I think it is so good. The best team would be Frostelli, or Frosteel, however you want to say his name. Probably if anybody could actually get him, dude. They made him impossible to get. And Doom has an AoE. Yeah, the only thing that I would like to see Doomgator have that he doesn't is 2 attacking moves. Like I wish his aura would have had like some sort of like single target damage or something or whatever, but he attacks really slow, but his versatility and he hits like a freaking truck, dude. He hits like a truck. Am I the only one who doesn't have Doomgator? You are the only one who does not have a Doomgator in the squad. You are correct, Crow. You are correct. Doomgator is probably, and I say this every update, dude, but Doomgator is probably my new favorite monster. I really, really like Doomgator's design. Like, Doomgator has a freaking solid design, dude. I'm going to do more dungeons with viewers. Joanne, I'm going to do 2 dungeons. So right now we're halfway through the first one. I'm going to do 2 more dungeons with my team here. And then after that, I'm going to do risks with viewers. I don't think anybody has it. So PPA Van has it because he won an SS Frosteel giveaway or Frostelli or I don't know how you say its name, bro. How do you guys think it's pronounced? The day of Easter, I hope an Easter update comes again. Well, so they called the Easter update part 1, so I would presume that next week we're going to get a second Easter update. The giveaway doesn't count. I mean, the giveaway absolutely counts. You just said nobody has it. I mean, the update definitely counts as somebody having the monster, man. That's that's crazy. Now, has anybody gotten it the way it's intended? No, it's pronounced Frosteel. Oh, Trisco, why didn't you correct me earlier, man? You got me looking like a moron, dude. Frosteel. Oh man, dude, the English language is so hard, bro. The English language is so hard. Trisco, how you gonna let me embarrass myself, bro? How are you getting it? It's the best monster. You can't get it. It's too difficult to get. It is way too hard to get. You won't make anything sound good, boyo. Dude, bro. Trisco, don't call me boyo, man. I'm older than you. I think, Archie, you're 28, right? I'm literally older than you, bro. Respect your elders, son. Respect your elders. Don't make me put you over my knee, son. I like the twang you put on words. I mean, it's just me not knowing how to pronounce the English language. Sorry, sir. Don't call me sir either, man. Now you make me feel like I'm old, bro. Come on, Trisco. You're going from making me feel too young to too old, bro. Oh, man. Uncle. Yeah. Yeah. Should I put my best gear on my best pet or worst pet? I can't tell if you're trolling or not, but you should put it on your best pet. Why would you want to put it on your worst pet? To make your worst pet better? Put it on your best pet. You're gonna take me to Suplex City? Don't do that, bro. Don't. Is that? Hold on, let me see. Put them up, son. How about you use all mythic gear on all your pets? Well, I mean, I don't need to use mythic gear on all my pets. Please, Dan, release Dumb Evo on Friday. I wonder if Dan has ever tuned into one of my streams. I wonder if Dan has ever been and come in here and be like, man, God, I cannot believe I gave this guy the content creator title. I bet you, dude. I bet you money Dan has had that thought cross his mind. He'll be like, I cannot believe I gave this kid the content creator title. I guarantee you, bro. Because I'm too open-minded when it comes to things. Like I just go mostly because I want the game to succeed. It comes from a good place. It doesn't come from a place of hate or anything. It just comes from me. Like I genuinely like the game, and I want the game to be as good as it possibly can. Mythic gear is so essential for soloing. Oh, of course, absolutely, of course. Is Nether Demon good in dungeons? I don't think Nether Demon would be bad in dungeons, but there's definitely better choices. Like my team right now is Celestide, Doomgator. Actually, and I am using Nether Demon. I should be using Scythewing. I didn't even realize I was using Nether Demon. Wow, you can unequip your pets, but you can't re-equip them in battle? That's crazy. My triple mutated Nether Demon is a goat. Yup, that's crazy. But I'm using Celestide, Doomgator, and Scythewing because all three of them have a stun. Stunning enemies is really important, whether you're in the Spire, whether you're in dungeons. So, having stuns is good. Celestide can heal itself, so it's pretty self-sufficient. Doomgator and Scythewing have an AoE stun and have AoE moves. So that's my personal pick for my team. Well, I wonder what Marcel and Trisco are rocking. Let me see here. So I see an S-rank Nether Demon. I think that one's Trisco's. Oh, my Doomgator just got bodied, bro. My Doomgator just got bodied, dude. Whoo! Holy God, what is happening? Oh my God, dude. Oh, what in the world is this? Whoa! What just happened? Did we like accidentally do hard mode or something? What is this? Like Crow even has better monsters than Falcon. How did we just get steamrolled? Oh my God, all of this for a Primo Thorn is crazy. Oh my god. We are actually not going to beat this thing. Oh my god. Actually, no, hold on. We got it. We got it. Holy baloney, dude. If I was there, I could have done it. Yeah, that's wild, dude. How in the world why was that so hard? What happened? That was tough. Yeah, what happened, dude? Holy baloney, that was crazy. Not enough CC, but I mean, we literally have steamrolled every single dungeon we've done except for that one. Oh my god, dude. Whoa. That was crazy. I thought maybe we were going to get like an abyssal demon or something, bro. But like, that was crazy. Maybe all the monsters are in one spot. Maybe we did just get really unlucky. Falcon luck is what you need. I promise, Falcon. I don't think so, bro. Let me see if Crow wants to do one more. That was crazy, dude. That was wild. Inborn, I'm doing one more with Crow, and then I'm going to do a rift party to end, man. If Crow was still in here. Yeah, he's still in here. I don't know where Crow went. Oh, here he is. All right, let's get it, boys. Last one of the night, boys, and then we'll do a rift party. Calling this easy is such a crime, dude. What a crime, bro. Pull up, skirt. Put the link in chat. This is my last dungeon of the night, and then I'm going to do rifts, and I'll put the link for the server when rifts come. Woo, that was crazy, bro. That was crazy. Insanity. Do 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 do. I got a headache, man. Oof. For what did I do to be in timeout? You kept back into play, man. You can't spam my chat, dude. That was something. That was really tough. I don't know why that one was so tough. Because you have better monsters than Falcon. I don't understand why that was so tough, bro. Eternity, you're making me jealous. I want it. Making you jealous of what? Doomgator? Doomgator's cool, man. You should get a Doomgator, bro. He's dope. You absolutely should get a Doomgator. Doomgator is wild, dude. How does every catch a monster creator have Trisco modded? Because Trisco's a great guy, man, and he's a good mod. What do you mean? He's just a genuinely nice dude. He's a supporter of the channel, and I like him, and I decided to mod him. So what I'm learning though is Trisco, you're cheating on me? Is that what I'm getting out of this conversation? Is that what I'm hearing? This is the first I've heard of this, Trisco. I thought you and I had something, buddy. I want the best monsters. You got to grind, man. You got to grind and play the game, dude. Trisco. I'm only mod on eBeach channel. That's right, Trisco. You're mine, sir. I declined the offer. Wait, somebody tried to take you from me, bro? Give me a name. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to tell me. Give me a no. Give me a name, Trisco. I'll fight them for you, dude. I will fight for custody, son. Good boy, Trisco. Leave him alone, dude. Trisco, if you wanna time out Falcon, man, you have my permission. That's crazy. I'll even do it for you. That's crazy. Boom. Always get a headache right before it's time to rain, or right before it's time to rain. I love the rain, man. I don't know why I've got a headache. I think I just haven't had enough water, but I've drank 2 bottles since I've started streaming. When is Madden team now and carry monster? When is the Madden team? I think you're like the meta team. Well, Hassan. So I'm using Celestai, Doomgator, and Scythewing. Who is Falcon? It's Courtney. He wants me to call him Falcon, but his username isn't even Falcon. It's the craziest thing. I don't know why I've agreed to do it, but I've gotten used to it now. What is this? Normal, hard, or nightmare? Dude, Kyle, my man, we are doing normal, man. Nightmare is way too difficult, bro. Hard is way too difficult. Yo, what's up, James? How's your day been? Yeah, what's going on, Jared? How you doing, dude? My favorite Roblox game right now is Summon Heroes. Summon Heroes is a good one, dude. I love Summon Heroes. It's one of my favorites too, Hassan. Dang, man, I was really hoping we would get an Abyssal Drake, dude. Really, really hoping we'd get an Abyssal Drake. EB, I have a YouTube account, but it's too young for your streams. What do you mean, dude? Anybody? Huh? I don't have an age limit on my streams. Nightmare Dragon, imagine. Nightmare Dungeons, I won't. I'm so far away from being able to do a Nightmare Dungeon, it's disgusting. Abyssal Drake is so good, I have it. Did you hatch it or did you get it from dungeons? Because like I'm running normal dungeons and I've heard you can get them from normals, but I haven't seen one yet. I think I've run about maybe 6 dungeons or so, and I haven't gotten a single one yet. Help me with dungeons, Muhammad. I'm not. This is my last one for the night, dude, and then I'm gonna do rifts. What if we are finally gonna get a new location Friday? I would presume that the update next week will be Easter Part 2. I don't think we're gonna get a new island. I hatched it. Fair enough. Yeah, man. I don't think I'm gonna get an Abyssal Drake, dude. I don't think you can get on a normal. I think those people were lying. I think they were trolling. Because it would make sense to have Primo Thorn on normal, Abyssal Drake on hard, and then Frost Teal on Nightmare. That makes so much sense to me. Could I join you or not? I have better units. This is actually my last dungeon I'm going to run for the stream, and then after this, I'm going to do risks with viewers. It says my account is too young to watch it. That's crazy, because like it's not like I do anything bad. The risk would really help me low key. Well, I mean, if you stick around, man, I'll drop a link to it, but you got to be quick, dude, because it fills up really fast. It's like a 5% chance for Abyssal to spawn on easy. So do you think that Frost Teal can spawn on easy too? It's just like a really, really low chance. Poor Draco Spike getting bullied for another month. Yup. What's my user? It's EternityBricks_YT, but I'm not going to be adding anybody. I'm going to post a link to my, I'm going to post a link to the server once I'm done. You just got to click it and try to be quick. No, EB, if that was the case, we would see some people have it. Not if it's like a 1 in 10,000 or a 1 in 1,000. I don't think we would. I've only seen him in hard mode with the low chance of him spawning there. Okay, I mean, I guess that would make sense. I guess that makes sense to me. Can mobile join? I have no idea, man. You're going to have to try it and see, Kyle. You're just going to have to try it and see, buddy. Ooh, 100 vault marks. Let's go, dude. I'll take that. Do 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 do. Whoo! We are steamrolling, baby. We are steamrolling. Thank you guys, by the way, for 60 likes. I really appreciate that. If you guys are enjoying the stream and you guys haven't dropped a like yet, maybe please consider dropping a like to help support the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's see how many likes we can get, baby. How do you check how many vault marks you have? I assume you have to go to the shop. I'm not sure. You're steamrolling because I gave you the Falcon luck. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think that's it at all, but maybe. I'm not going to play dungeons until they do the big... I mean, so Hassan, listen, buddy. I'm going to give you some really tough news, man. Even after they fix the dungeons, dude, you're probably still not going to be able to do them. I'm sorry, dude. You're going to have to get some pretty powerful pets, man. There's no way to check your vault marks. There's no way at all? I assumed you could see them in the shop. You can't check them at all? Like, at all? What? Bro. Nope, no way. Oh my god, I thought you could see them in the shop. I've only opened the shop one time for my video, and I was disgusted and haven't been back. That is crazy. They have to include that next update. There's no way, right? Like, that should be a priority. That's wild. I refuse to believe this update was tested to any real extent. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what goes on internally. That's about as much as I'll say. I have no idea. But they'll get there, man. You have to click something you can't afford, and it tells you how much you need. Oh my god. That is crazy. That is, like, that's actually... That's interesting. What risk will you be doing? I'm mostly going to be trying to do Volcator risks because I do want to get an S rank. Wow, that is crazy. All right, boys. Do you think we can do it? Here we go, baby. Here we go. Thank you guys for 61 likes. Wait, so Killstreak, are you a tester for this game? How do you know so much, man? Do you test this game? I'm gonna go for Walrus first, man. That guy needs to go down, bro. There we go. Walrus was the heavy hitter. There we go, baby. We're doing much better this time, boys. There we go, baby. We've got this, baby. We've got this. There we go, baby. This is what I'm talking about, man. I don't know what happened that one time, bro. That was crazy. Woo! Dang, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's how it needs to be. Excuse me. All right, we're going to do rest now, boys. Thank you guys for the runs. Corral, hopefully you get a good Primo Thorn, and if you want to do more later, or like, you know, during another stream or something, just let me know. How do you win so fast? I mean, I've got some good units, bro. I play the game a lot, man. Bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Ugh, C rank. Wait, I'm getting Tidevex. I'll give you a second, man. I got you. EB, what's up, Catch? I'm going to evolve? What does that even mean, bro? My A-ring vault. Good luck, dude. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, homie. All right, there you go. Perfect. B rank. Hey, nice, Crow. Alrighty, so if anybody... Oh, actually, I don't think I'm going to reset. Actually, I'll keep my boys in there. If you guys want to stay in there, I'll keep you guys in there if you want. Let me just generate a link. Treesco, if you want to do the first round of Rifts, buddy, I'll keep you in there. If you want. I don't know if that's something you're interested in. I got Glaciator. Ew! Hold on, let me see if Treesco wants to come back first. That's okay, thank you so much. All right, man. All right, well, if you guys want to do some Rifts, here is the link, boys. Feel free to come on in, and let's do it, boys. Let's do it. We'll do the last hour for Rifts, man. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go, baby. I'm gonna go again now. See you later, catch. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and drop some in. Oh, nope, there we go. We got our first rift, boys. Here we go, baby. Here we go, boys. Run it! Run it, baby! Run it! Woo! Gotta drop some pet snacks. Bam! Yep. Got a C rank. That's pretty booty. Pretty booty. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. We got a D rank. Disgusting. Gross. That's right, boys. Buy the rifts and let it rift, baby. Let it rift. Hope you get an S-ring Volcator. Wouldn't that be nice, man? Good luck, dude. Good luck, buddy. My Wi-Fi is sold. That's all right, Kyle. I'm going to do it. So right now it's 8:33. At 8:45, I'll reset, and we'll get some more people in here, man. Have no fear, bro. Have no fear, homie. Have no fear. But I love how quick these rifts are, dude. I love how quick they are, man. Woo! Let me check my... Okay, I can get about 80. There we go. Ooh, we got an A rank. Nice. They fixed the loading screen? You mean like the server hopping? I think they did fix that, actually. I think you're right, Hassan. I do believe they did fix that. Use Thunderjet for extra rank. You are right! How could I forget? That's actually a really good call, Crow. Thank you. Let's take off Scythewing. Not that it really matters. We'll put on my boy Thunderjet. Boom. And then you know what, Crow? Just for that little bit of extra spice, I'm going to drop a couple of luck potions. Why not? Here we go. Dude, look at all these red rifts. This is crazy. Yeah, I told you, Kyle. I told you, man. I told you people were fast, bro. You got it. It's quick, dude. It's quick. You got to be fast, my friend. There we go. Here's another one. It's Thunderjack, a glitter, or Thunderjack? Hassan, I wish I knew what you just said to me, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I have no clue what you just asked. Is Thunderjet good or bad? He's pretty bad, but he's good for, hold on. He's pretty bad, but he's good for rank luck. That's really his only purpose. You shouldn't really be using him in battle. Main account, I was using Thunderjet for battles. Yeah, man, that's probably why you can only get to the 12-4 on dungeons, buddy. He's not very good. Do 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 do. Oh! Oh, if only we had gotten a Blood Moon, dude. If only, bro. Hi, hey, YK, what's going on, man? How you doing, buddy? Welcome in, my good man. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Why so many ads? Because the channel's monetized, man. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. My YouTube channel is monetized, so there will be ads. I just got my first Jester. Yo, congratulations, man. Congratulations. He don't hit a button to send ads. It's just YouTube. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, YouTube is, I mean, yeah, exactly. I mean, I have the ability to insert ads, but I typically do not. Sometimes I'll do it when I go to the bathroom, but that's really about it. Other than that, YouTube just kind of does it itself. What are some of your favorite monsters? Right now, my favorite monster is Doomgator, dude. That kid is crazy, bro. He is nutty, dude. I literally cannot get over how freaking ridiculous Doomgator is. I think he's so dope. How do you get Doomgator? You have to evolve Volcator Hassan, and you get Volcator from doing rifts. So you see, like the rifts that I'm doing right now, Hassan. This is where you get Volcator. He's the purple gator, and then after that, you have to evolve him. I wish his ability shot rockets. That would be so sick. Yeah, it is kind of does seem like a wasted opportunity to put these giant rockets on his back, and he doesn't have like a missile attack or something. You know what I mean? How did you get good at this game? It's like impossible for me. I really don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just play the game. I just play the game a lot. I do a lot of risks with my viewers. Luckily I'm kind of in a position where I can do a lot more risks than the average person. And I've stated my opinions on risk before. I feel like risks should not be. They're very stingy with risks. They're very stingy with pretty much everything, any kind of piece of content that goes on in this game. I think they need, and they did it this week. Like they gave us a total of 20 risks. That's pretty good. That's not bad. But I still think it needs to be a little bit more. But I do think that giving 10 of each rift was pretty cool. I'm tired of rifts. I also am a little bored of rifts. But I mean, it's a crucial part of the game, and you gotta kind of do them. You know what I'm saying? I'm hoping I can get another couple of good Volcators and have like a triple Doomgator squad. That'd be pretty dope. I think the Toucan Bird should manage to get an evolution. I mean, he'll probably get one at some point, Hassan, maybe, but it's going to be a while. He just came out. They're not going to give him one right now. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. We'll keep the bees for now. Bam. They should add to where you can fight each other, probably by Mecha or Undyne. Oh, the next rift will probably be Mecha or Undyne. I would probably think it'd be Mecha Volt, but we'll see. I mean, as far as rift evolutions go, because I consider Undyne more of a rare spawn than a rift monster. Don't forget the movie. I will do my best not to forget, Nanny. I got Frostborn with the mutation. Nice, dude. Very cool. Very, very cool. I'm going to go and drop some more. Boom. But I do think PvP would be pretty cool, Kyle. Yeah, I don't know how exactly PvP would work, but I do think it would be pretty cool. Mechavolt next Evo. I don't think he'll be the next evolution, but he might be like the next Rift monster to get an evolution. You know what I mean? But I don't know for sure. D rank. Skip Duskwings. I mean, I don't want to skip the Duskwings. I think getting some more S ranks would be kind of cool, right? I mean, you need S ranks for SS ranks. You know what I mean? I might as well try. I mean, it takes like 3 seconds to do. You know what I mean? Not enough variety for PvP. I agree with that. Like, that's kind of my problem. Like, people always ask me, like, do you think PvP would be good? And it's like, I don't know, man. PvP is just kind of like, whatever to me, right? Like, it's an auto-attacking game. I don't know how you would really do PvP, right? PvP in this game would be the better team wins. I mean, Summon Heroes has PvP, and that's exactly how it is. The better team wins. You know what I mean? And I do think having the ability to have your monsters like learn different moves, I do think that would be a pretty cool thing to do. You got to work tomorrow. Of course I got to work tomorrow, Kathy. Of course. Of course. Of course. Here we go. All right, boys, in 3 minutes. Let's see. Resetting in 3 minutes. That way people know. Because I like to reset it every 15 minutes or so. Is it still keeping the stats from the dungeon? I don't think it is. I think they fixed that bug. Yelp. Is Doomgator meta? Doomgator is meta, man, for dungeons. Absolutely. The guy's he's absolutely nuts. I haven't used him in the Spire yet. Can I join for the risk? If you can click the link fast enough, man, of course. Asan, I don't think we're gonna be getting a new island yet, man. Maybe I made a post of a burger. I'll check everything out after the stream, Nanny. Why do you think we're not getting a new island? Because we just got dungeons, and they are calling the Easter event Part 1, which tells me next week is probably going to be Part 2. And then I think after that, maybe then we'll get a new island. I feel like the expectation of having a new island like every 2 or 3 weeks is kind of unrealistic. They're definitely going to add a second world later on. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. I think there will be a second world for sure. And I think it's going to be really cool when they do add it. I'm proud of you as your nanny. I vow to be here till I die. Thanks, man. You're crazy, Nanny. You crazy. Should they make dungeons easier? They do need to look at rebalancing dungeons. Yes, they are way too difficult for what they need to be, in my opinion. In my humble opinion. I got lucky and got an S-Ring Duskwing from Risk. Yo, congratulations, man. That's awesome, dude. Congratulations, buddy. Best thing to spend Robux on in the game, in my opinion, would probably be the luck passes. But just have your expectations in check, because luck passes are not like, super broken. You know what I mean? Bro, y'all are so lame, dude. I should have canceled my server. I should have kicked all of you out. They need to take out the default for people's pets to be 60. I actually like that it's I actually like how it takes all the pets to 60. That way you don't have to level them up. I actually disagree. I think that's a really good change. Like I think that's fine. All right, there's the new link to the server if anybody wants to join. We'll see if anybody has any rifts. I feel like it was a lot of just the I feel like a lot of the same people just got in. We might not even have any. Oh, there we go. We got some boys. Yeah, what's going on, Mist? How you doing, dude? What do the eggs do? You collect them and you can exchange them for some of the Easter currency. People's who pets are under 60 get the default, but for higher than 60, don't people can have their no. So Kyle, I'm telling you right now, man, having everything go to 60 is not it's not bad. It is completely fine. I think it's completely fine as long as it's balanced around level 60 monsters. It's completely fine, dude. Because I mean, if I hatch like a monster that I want to use, I can take it right into dungeons. I don't have to level it up. I think that's fine. I like that. Even level 1 pet is 60 in dungeons. Exactly. And I think that's completely fine. I actually think that's a really good quality of life thing for players. The monster is definitely harder than 60. Right. Which is why I said that the game. Right. And I've said that dungeons need to be rebalanced. But the monster being level 60 is completely fine. I like that idea. But I agree with you. Dungeons need to be rebalanced. Yes. I am sick. No, Mohammed, I'm sorry, dude. I got an A cyber from Red Rifts. Hey, congratulations, Falcon. Right on, buddy. Right on, right on, right on. Dungeons need to be at least doable. Yup. Did bro just one-shot cyber? Sure did, baby. I'm going to go to Bricks and Minifigs tomorrow. Ooh, Kathy, what are you going to get? Anything in particular that you're looking for? Let's see. Do you need to solo Draco Spike to get your pets to level? I mean, you have to solo him, but you have to kill him. You just got to do damage to him and have your team alive. No, EB, I got a cyber on Dragon Rift 3. Oh, that's what you meant. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and sell these as well. Boom, baby. Easy. Thank you guys, by the way, for 63 likes. I really appreciate that. If you guys haven't dropped a like yet, man, I'd really like to see if we can get to 65 likes. That'd be pretty great. Kicks me out when I try to join. Oof, I'm not real sure what to tell you, Lopez. That has nothing to do with me, man. I'm not real sure what to do for you. Does it say like you don't have permission to join? Don't know. This will be my first time ever going. Oh my God, Kathy, dude, you're going to love it, bro. You're going to love Bricks and Minifigs. You'll have to let me know if you get anything. Catch a Monster is a good game. It has no brain rots, which is good. I mean, I hate to break it to you, dude, but there is one brain rot monster in this game, dude. It's the dragon. And then they're also adding Meow at some point. Hate to break it to you, man, but there's a little bit of brain rot in here. Just a little bit. Exactly, yeah, the dragon. And then we've seen leaks for Meow as well. Woo! 66 likes, baby. Let's go, dude. Let's go. I quit brain rot. Yeah, dude. I'm just not a fan of the brain rot stuff. It's just not my cup of tea personally. You know what I mean? Not my cup of tea. Nothing's escaping brain rot. Isn't that the truth, Ace? Isn't that the truth, bro? Hey, we got another A rank. Let's go. Do 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 do. All right, boys, we're doing good, man. We're doing well. Have you ever done dungeon on hard mode? Nope. Dungeons on hard mode, from my understanding, are impossible to do. EB, what's up, Kathy? I don't know what people even like in them. I mean, I don't really understand the hype either, Ace, but I mean, it is what it is, bro. I really don't know either, man. I'm not real sure I understand. Hello, EB. How you doing tonight? Yo, Falcon, what's going on, dude? EB, can you give me a little bit more inventory space? No. Falcon, why would you even ask me that, bro? What in the world? When you do Nightmare Dungeons. Bro, Nightmare Dungeons are impossible, dude. People can't even beat hard, bro. Well, I love bricks and minifigs. I think you will, Kathy. I figured I can't get past 415. Yeah, dude, no, they're literally impossible. I don't think anybody's been able to beat hard mode, from my understanding, or if they have, it's very few people. I can't pass 15 on normal. Yup, dungeons are tough, dude. They're a really hard piece of content. Dude, that dungeon bug was absolutely insane, dude. I didn't use it, but like, oh my god, man, what a crazy thing that was. We need older Roblox. There's way too much cringe videos on about Roblox. I feel like there's always been a lot of cringe videos about Roblox. What in the world are you talking about? What in the world? Even like 10 years ago, I feel like there's always been cringe content on the internet, man. The dungeon bug was insane. Yup. Sam, I did not abuse the bug, not my style. Exactly. I didn't abuse it either, man. I'm not a fan of game breaking bugs. I tried to stay away. Hydrolope's still good. Hydrolope is like okay. It's okay. You know, I still think it's relatively good. It's in like the, you know, it's still one of the top monsters in the game. You know what I'm saying? Usable. Exactly. Yeah, Hydrolope is usable. That's a good word to use. What's the best thing to go for a mid player like me? What's your current team, Kyle? Also, Kyle, have you used the codes for the game as well? Like, have you put in like the codes? Those give you some eggs that can have some really good monsters inside of them to start out with. They built one in Wilmington. Nice, Kathy. Doomgator stats. Sure, I'll show you in just a sec. Hold on. Doomgator, he is right here. 1.8 billion attack, 7.6 billion HP, and a 55% chance to crit, man. He's crazy. He's crazy. He's wild, bro. If you are free to play, you need 3 cybers at S rank. Good luck with that, dude. Good luck getting an S rank cyber as a free to play, man. Woof. That's like, I mean, it's not impossible, dude, but you're not going to do that. You would have to do thousands of rifts. There are no new codes that I'm aware of, man. No, not the one. Not. I mean, if you haven't entered any codes for this update, there are some codes, and you can check out my YouTube shorts on my channel. Dude, cyber is a freaking joke now, man. Oh my god, dude. Whoo, jeez Louise, bro. You could try to go for like Soul Run or something, Kyle. Soul Run. It's the evolution of Gildron. Try to get Celestide. Celestide's even harder to get than Hydrolope, man. How do I make my dude run like your dude? You got to buy the Ninja animation pack in the Roblox store. Or even Scythe. That's a, yeah, Scything would be cool too. But if he can't beat Frostworm, I'm not real sure. Yeah, it's so crazy to me how, like, it doesn't tell you, like, how many you have. That is so crazy. When I got to less tight. I mean, that's fair. I mean, if you server hop, you might be able to find people to help you kill Draco Spike. That's fair. I thought you and Dallas like playing Knockout before you guys go to sleep and go to bed. We do. What in the world? I don't remember saying I don't like Knockout. I love Knockout. Knockout's a fun game to play, man. All right, we're going to get rid of these Primo Thorns because I do not want anything less than an A. So we'll get rid of you. Oops, we'll keep that huge. Let's see. We're going to get rid of my Draco Spikes. There we go. Maybe a trick is to select a token and you can see how much you own. Beat the dungeon and then select token. Oh, well, somebody also told me that you can try to buy something you can't afford and it'll tell you how much more you need, but I can't really do that either because everything I could afford was in the shop and I don't want to waste one of my tickets. I know I can't afford the ball yet, so I'm not really too stressed out about it. Your enhanced Doomgator, your A rank? Yeah, I put Bloodlet and Shiny on him. I don't regret it. Doomgator's dope, dude. Doomgator's dope. There we go. And then I get rid of some of these shiny Sprout Foxes. I don't need all these. I get rid of some of these as well. I don't need all these shinies Frostfoofs. That should be good for now. Bam! They built one in Wilmington. Kathy, you have said that like 10 times, and I have responded multiple times. You're gonna have a good time tomorrow, Kathy. You're gonna have a really, really good time. I low-key just need the mutation potion, no ball. I mean, good luck with that, man. I heard the mutation potion has its own issues. I'm on floor 91. Nice, nice. So this will be Easter Event 1. It's cool that we're getting an Easter event, more stuff. Yeah, man. I mean, from my understanding, did they call it Easter Event Part 1, right? So I would presume. All right, I'm going to reset the server in 1 minute, boys. So get ready, gentlemen. Get ready, boys. Get ready. Yep. Sorry, I didn't hear you. That's okay, Kathy. All right, I'm resetting the server, boys. Here we go, Bobby. Here we go. What should I go for after getting Scythewing? I mean, like A said, I mean, you can go for Hydrolope. You can go for, I mean, even getting Celestide would be really cool. Devil, there's no new codes except for the ones that I've put on my, except for the ones that I put on my channel. Blood Moon on me if you need. Yo, Trisco, wait, do you have rifts? Whoa, 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 Trisco, if you've got rifts, man, send me an invite, baby. Let's go. Oof, I'm not going to be able to get back in, though. That's my only problem. Oof. Oof. Yeah, bro, there's not even any rifts anyway, man. I can drop 10. Do you mind sending me an invite, Trisco? I'll join you. There we go. I'll keep my server open till 9:15 for the people that are in here. Let me see here. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Trisco, my man. Oh, to the window, to the wow. Dude, Trisco, your team is so stacked, bro. Chill. Chill, Trisco. Chill. Oh. I've got some yellow rifts I can join. Or that I can drop. Do 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 do. Yo, Trisco, let's go, baby. My man is dropping it like it's a hot, dude. My man is dropping it like it is a freaking hot, baby. Chill, Trisco, chill. Woo! Did they nerf server hopping? I think they fixed it, actually. I think they did, but then I think they fixed it. I can join too. I mean, if you're on Trisco's friends list, I don't know. I'm not in my private server. I'm in a random public server with Trisco. I'm just trying to get a bloodlet mutation so I can get some good stuff for the index. Thank you, Trisco. I appreciate it, buddy. I would love. Well, actually, I've already got a bloodlet Doomgator, but I would love to get a bloodlet Volcator. That'd be really sick. No, we're in Trisco's private. Oh, are we? We're in Trisco's private server? Oh, well, my bad. My boy must have reset for it or something. Do 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 do. There we go. No, I didn't get anything, bro. I didn't get anything, dude. Here, I've got 10 yellow ones if anybody wants to do them. Here, I'll put them over here. But I think I've already got a bloodlet of both of these. When does Dallas start her new job? Next week. Or no. Yeah, sometime next week, I think. I think she's off this entire week. Is Mokoval good because I got a rank B? I mean, he's not really too great at the moment, but he'll probably get an evolution at some point, and he'll be pretty good then. But for the time being, he's not really that great now. There we go. Woo, dang, man. No more red rifts, boys. EB yellow rift. I mean, that yellow rift is mine. I'm the one who put it down. Thank you all out. Hey, no, Trisco, thank you, man. Thank you for inviting me, dude. All right, well, the best I can do is try to hatch some eggs, boys. Here we go. Let's see if we can get maybe we can get like a shiny or something. Let's see what we got. Yo, what's going on, next level? How you doing, dude? Welcome in, my man. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Yo, 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 yo. Best I can do, man, is try to get like like some sort of shiny or something. I have red rifts I can put out. I mean, if you're in the server, dude, but I don't, I'm in Trisco's private server, man. You got to be on Trisco's friends list. Let me see if I can get like a bloodlit Draco Spike or something. W Trisco, for real, bro. What a beast. Let's see if we can get a bloodlit Draco Spike, baby. Here we go. Here we go, baby. What is Trisco's name? I mean, if Trisco wants to tell y'all his username, he can tell y'all his username, bro. I'm not gonna. I don't want y'all to spam my boy with invites if he doesn't want it. That's up to him, bro. It's his private server, man. Yo, hey, Evie, what's going on, dude? Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lackin', my man? How's it going? Yeah, dude, I can't. Oh, we got a shiny Draco Spike. Let's go, baby. I like the Bloodlet. I think I've already got a shiny, but I really, really, really want the Bloodlet, bro. I know it is, but I'm not telling you. I mean, that'd kind of be a rude thing to do. You know what I mean? That'd be kind of rude. How's your day been? Edie, my day's been good, man, but it's even better now that you're here, bro. How you doing, dude? Good to see you, man. Good to see ya. Do 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 do. Oh, we got an A rank. Okay, baby. All right, I'll take an A rank. I'll take an A rank. Try to see if we can get a good Draco Spike, because y'all know Draco Spike's getting an evolution months from now. I really should try to farm some more Frostworm eggs, is what I really should do at some point. There we go. We got a D rank. Got a C. Dude, the hatch halftime is so good. Like, one hatch potion per egg is crazy. Already pulled an S-Ring Draco. Yeah, that's the thing, man. We've got, like, the extra luck. S's are more common. There's a Blood Moon, and I have extra luck, and I have Thunderjet, and I'm at 25% friend luck because of the server, bro. Like, dude, give me something, dude. Give me something. A huge Frostworm would be crazy. That would be amazing, right? I'm on my other account. Nice, G-Man. What's going on, buddy? By the way, thank you guys for 70 likes, man. Thank you guys so much for 70 likes. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? Ha, ha, ha. How are you? Welcome in. Pizza Hut. What about Pizza Hut, bro? Pizza Hut's yummy. I'm more of a Domino's guy, man, but Pizza Hut's all right. But I'm more of a Domino's dude. You know what I'm saying? More of a Domino's kind of guy. What's going on, Giovanni? How you doing, man? Welcome in, my good man. Yo, 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 yo. What's crack-a-lackin', buddy? Hello, hello, hello. Domino's better for us fat guys? I mean, I'd like to think I'm not. I'd like to think. I mean, I got the dad bod. I don't think I'm like obese, but like, you know, I got a little bit of a dad bod. Thank you guys for your help. Bye. See you later, Lucas. Have a good night, buddy. Love me some cheap Domino's. Dude, Domino's is so good, bro. Domino's is so freaking good, man. It's delicious. Delicioso, baby. You know what I'm saying? Marco's is also good. I don't think I've ever had Marco's pizza. Is that bad? I don't think I've ever had it. What? Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Marco's pizza, bro. You've never been to Marco's? Yes, I don't think I have. Bro, just give me an S ring. Come on, man. Come on, boys. I know you want to give me an S ring, dude. My family will say you're a disgrace. I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Bro, where is my S ring, dude? I tried so hard, got so far. I've hatched like 20 eggs and I'm complaining about not getting an S ring. Where is it, dude? Give it to me. Lucky's not a family. True story, bro. True story. I would at least like to get a Bloodlet. I think we've only got one more minute too. I think the Blood Moon's about to be over. Oh, we got an A rank. I'll take an A rank. Come on, baby girl. Come on. Is the Blood Moon is 12 minutes long, right? Or is it 16? I can't remember. I think it's 12 minutes, right? Every 12 minutes is when the day-night cycle changes. Yep, there it is. Boom. Dang, dude. Woo! Well, thank you, Trisco, so much, buddy. We did end up getting a shiny, though. That was kind of cool. But I think I've got a few. Yeah, I've already got a shiny, but that was still really cool, man. 10 to 12 minutes. Yeah. Thank you. All right, let's get rid of all these bad boys. Oof. Go back to my other account. Why are you, why do you keep switching accounts, man? Thank you guys, by the way, for 71 likes. I appreciate that. Alrighty, I am going back. How many people are playing Summon Heroes? Oh, 6.5. All right, I'm going back to my private server. Real quick, if you're in my private server, just be careful because I am going to reset it. But first, I'm going to run to the bathroom. And then I'm going to reset my server. So just be careful if you're in my server. I will be right back. And then, like I said, this is your warning. I am resetting it when I return. I will be right back. Alrighty, I have returned. Yo. Let me go ahead and reset the server real quick. Get over here. Trisco is gone. Wait, why? Maybe Trisco's just doing his own thing, bro. I sent food in Discord. Oh my god, dude. Here we go, bro. Here we go, man. Here we go. What do you guys think it's gonna be today, bro? What do you guys think it's gonna be today? Let's take a look. Let me see what we got going on here. You said you sent it in food. Dude, that's Wendy's, bro. That's Wendy's. Yo, dude, I recognized that right away, bro. That's a Wendy's burger right there, man. I love Wendy's, bro. Wendy's is so good. Hey, my baby's been a member for 8 months. Thank you, my love. I came in stream just for Trisco, though. Bro. I mean, I don't blame you, dude. Trisco's a great guy. Wendy's is better. I love Wendy's, dude. I love Wendy's. Wendy's is so good. Hey, we got an A rank. Nice. Do. Nobody has any rifts, man. Nobody. We only had the one. I mean, EB, you have to agree. Trisco's like OG. Trisco's great, dude. I love Trisco. He's awesome, dude. I love Trisco. He supports the channel. Trisco's like Trisco's like the perfect viewer, dude. He's a nice guy. Never causes any trouble. He supports the channel like a freaking animal, which is crazy. He does not have to do that, but I greatly appreciate it. I just like Trisco. He's just a nice guy, dude. He's just cool. He's a nice guy. He's chill, doesn't cause any trouble, and just, shows me a lot of love in my community. He's cool, man. I think he's great. I'm sort of the opposite. I don't know what you mean by that. Maybe. I don't know. Trisco's cool, man. I like all you guys. I think everybody's pretty cool. Anybody who takes time out of the day to just kind of sit around and hang out with me when I play Roblox is pretty cool in my opinion. Appreciate the kind words. Nah, man, I appreciate you, bro. I really do, dude. I think you're great. And I'm glad you found the channel, and I'm glad you like it enough to hang out, man. I hope you stick around for quite some time, dude. Because I really appreciate you. I really do, brother. Really, really do. He's also my mod. Nice, nice ace, nice. Been here every day for almost 3 months. That is crazy. I guess I can drop my yellow rifts. Why not, man? Maybe I can get like an S-Rank or something. Because there's not a whole lot of rifts, man. Oof. Oof. Y'all didn't really bring the rifts. I feel like tomorrow, if I stream Catch a Monster, I don't know what I'm going to stream yet. But tomorrow, if I stream Catch a Monster, I may just do dungeons the whole stream. Because red rifts are so easy. People don't really need my help to do the red rifts. You know what I mean? Like, red rifts are so easy. I say stream fished. Maybe. I don't know how good fished would do, man. I mean, if anything, the 3 games that I like to stream right now is Pet Fighters, Summon Heroes, and Catch a Monster. Those are kind of like the 3. I don't want to, like, you know, divert my streaming pool too much, right? Fish was fun. We tried it that one Thursday. Fish is pretty cool, yeah. I mean, it's a fun game. I am Max on there too. Are you really, Ace? Dang, dude, you animal, bro. You a beast. You a beast, bro. Thank you guys, by the way, for 74 likes. Thank you, boys. Thank you, thank you. Do 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 do. Oh man, Toucan Birdman is so cool, dude. Toucan Birdman. Caw-caw! I would love to get an S rank. That'd be pretty sick. That would be pretty freaking sick, dude. EB, let's play something else that people like. Courtney, that's a weird thing to say, man. What are you talking about, dude? I'm gonna be live for another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna play Catch a Monster, which is what I want to do. That's a crazy thing, bro. If you want to play Summon Heroes, man, go for it, bro. You don't need me to go play it with you. Go play it. What in the world? What? That's crazy. Nope. Oh, man. Frostheal is impossible to get. Yup. Frostheal is very impossible to get, dude. He is crazy, bro. Is Summon Heroes an AFK farmer like Catch a Monster? It is in a way, but I think that Summon Heroes does a little bit better. So, like, Summon Heroes, you need gems to summon for heroes. And there's a dedicated AFK area in Summon Heroes that you can farm gems at. And so basically, you know, if you AFK in the game, you can summon for heroes. And you know, the game's got a pity system for legendaries, which I think is pretty good. You know, I think Summon Heroes does a little bit better than Catch a Monster, personally. But I like the idea. Oh, excuse me. I like the idea of catching monsters more than the idea of summoning for heroes because I'm like a huge Pokemon fan. So like I like the idea of catch a monster more. But I think Summon Heroes does it a little bit better. And then Summon Heroes also has like some content. You know, you can replay the story missions 5 times a day, and you know, there's a ton of story missions. So you know, you can at least play for a few hours actively and do all the story missions for gyms, and you'll get a pretty good amount of for doing the gyms as well, or for doing the story missions. So I mean, I think it's Summon Heroes. I think right now has a pretty good balance of free to play versus pay to win. Um, you know, the only thing I don't like about Summon Heroes is I feel like the mythic units are a little too hard to get because I've summoned a lot in that game, bro, and I do not have a mythic. I only have legendaries. My friend got a C rank. How did he do that? Whew. He might be trolling. I mean, he probably is. I mean, that's why I'm questioning him on it. EB question. What's up, Falcon? See you tomorrow night. See you later, Kathy. Have a good night. I'm going to go ahead and, let's see. Actually, the goal's already ended. I wonder if there's a way I can, like, cancel it and delete it. I don't think there is. Can you help me do trials? Not at the moment, man. I'm only going to be live for another couple minutes, dude. If the USA did not exist, where would you move to? Probably Japan, dude. I really, really like Japan, man. Japan seems really, really cool. I would love to go to Japan. What is trial? He's talking about the dungeons. It's called the Delve Trials. Well, I think we're at a risk, boys. And I think that'll do it, dude. I don't really see the point in sitting here for another 5 minutes if we're out of riffs. So, yeah, I think that's going to do it. Sweet, man. By the way, can I get out of timeout on my... Wait, did Crow time me out for that? I don't think that was worthy of a timeout, Crow. Hold on, I'll untime you out. Hold on. I didn't realize you were timed out for that. There you go. Update 8 out of 10. So yesterday I gave it a 5. Or no, yesterday I gave it a 4 because I thought it was below average. Now I'm gonna make it probably a 5. Right. I would say it's probably an average update. Still a lot of bugs. Still think a lot of the stuff is very, very hard to farm and stuff like that. But you know, we'll get there. We'll get there, boys. Might be I'm in 10 seconds at the 5 minutes. That's okay, Crow. No worries. No worries. But with that being said, man, I do appreciate the stream. Thank you guys so much for all the love. Thank you guys for doing the rifts and dungeons with me. I really appreciate it. We did not get any donations or super chats today, but that is completely okay. I still appreciate you guys hanging out and watching. But my baby girl did become a member for 8 months in a row, which is pretty great. So thank you, my love. I appreciate you choosing to support my crazy shenanigans. I appreciate it. And then before I go, I do want to shout out the rest of the chat. So shout out to Courtney, Crow, Marcel, Trisco was here, Ace was here, G-Man, aka Falcon, who's also Courtney. I don't know why you're on 2 accounts, but whatever, dude. RT, thank you so much for the love. Pika, thank you, man, for being here. Let's see, Asan was here. Mam was here. And don't leave, please. I wanted a bonus hour, but we Asan, you'll be okay, man. It'll be okay, bro. We don't have to get the bonus hours every day, man. It'll be okay. It'll be all right, I promise. Ha ha ha. Shout out to you, my man. Evie, thank you so much for watching, buddy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what we're streaming yet. I'll have to figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. And see you then. Bye.